Hey y'all, welcome back to Heavy Cardboard Teaches and Plays Through a Game. We still got to figure out a better way to word this. Anyway, so tonight is Niña Pinta, as you guys can see over my right shoulder here, by Ragnar Brothers. It's a quirky game. I think quirky is a good way to word this. We've all played, well, actually 3 of us have played it once. The 4th is his first play. So I'm going to introduce, and then we're going to do kind of like what we did for, I think it was the colonists, and kind of a teach as we go, because it's the easiest way that I know how to teach this. So without further ado, tonight Edward, hi, join with Matt.
Hello.
Which you're not on, so here.
Hello.
You're still not on. It's only that.
Hello.
There you go. All right. Dan and Ash, or doubling as Barry White since he's a bit under the weather.
Niña and Pinta. Quantum physics is most peculiar. When you wave goodbye to a ship in your universe, be sure there are others waving goodbye to the same ship in countless other dimensions. This is a game encapsulating the exploration of 3 new worlds, where the great nations of Spain, England, France, and Portugal send ships into the unknown and bring back gold to the old world. This is a game where those ships cross and recross in space and time, where no love is lost between captains. This is a game where the development in one world will cause repercussions in the others. Explore, settle, combat if need be, and help your nation develop its arts, science, religion, and military expertise. Their adventure is your adventure. Their destiny is yours. To become the best in all worlds.
I'm ready to play. I don't know about y'all.
Really dramatic and awesome.
It was, wasn't it? It was awesome.
I still don't actually know anything about the game.
Exactly the point, right? Yeah. So now that none of us understand what... Again, that actually suits Ragnar Brothers pretty well, I think. All right, so the game of Niña Pinta, it's all about victory points. And we have in-game scoring pad, which is going to look like this, because this is all the rage. We're going to score based on our cities, our towns, our settlers out here. We're going to score based on the different types of worlds that they are, whether they're art world, their science world, their religion world, and as well as money at the end of the game. So this is the last time you guys will see this for a few hours. So the game takes place over 6 eras or 6 rounds, as you guys can see over here. Each one of those represents one of the different eras. Within each era, there are 6 different phases. 3 of the phases are done simultaneous. 3 of the phases are done in turn order. Turn order is as you see it here. And at the beginning of the game, there is a set turn order. So we have me as Hispania or Spain. We have Barry White as
Ash
Portugal.
as Portugal.
And we have Dan as England. All right. And we have France by Matt bringing up the rear. So everybody has a special rule breaker that has to do with their different civ or their different power, I guess. Colonial power. We'll get into that here in a little bit. So easiest way I know how to teach this, like I said, is for the most part doing more so than teaching, but a brief overview. So the first phase is kind of a setup phase. So we're going to reveal, and we can do this as we go. So we reveal one of the grow or build tokens. We flip it over to find out what world it's going to go to.
Santa Maria Grow.
Santa Maria Grow. All right, so what that means is all of these regions, as we explore them here in Santa Maria, they have a certain limit on how many settlers and settlements there can be within each of these lands. This allows a +1, and based on player count is what's going to dictate that. And again, we'll go into that more here in a little bit. So the next thing that happens after we reveal one of these, and this will stay out in perpetuity for the whole game, is we award gold. How much gold do we each get? We each get 2 gold. Everyone, as you can see, I think in the screen pretty well, you can kind of see everyone's player area, so that that'll help kind of, since it's hidden information, so you guys can see it all right. Everyone starts with 3. Now everyone is at 5 based on that. The next thing we do is place new benefits. There are 2 types of benefits. So we put out Era 1. Matt, if you would be so kind. There are, I think they're called bonus benefits, which are the round ones. These have to do with bonuses during the game. And then, I forget what these are called. These are, while you put those out, I will find out. Yeah, they're square benefits.
They relate to end game scoring.
Progress benefits, there you go, have to do with end game scoring, exactly. Progress. So we have an arts, we have a science, another science.
Some religion, more art, and more science.
All right. Okay, so that's what's going to be available in the first round. Then we're going to place state of war markers. Well, these little symbols over here are to explain how many state of war markers we're going to put out. In the first era, we put out none. These are the state of war markers. They correspond to where combat can happen within the 3 worlds. So we would physically place these markers out here, for instance. But in Era 1, there aren't any, so we'll explain it when we get there. The second phase, and we'll all actually go through the rest of these before we actually do them. The second phase is all about loading ships. So everybody has 3 ships. 1 ship for Niña, 1 for Pinta, and 1 for the Santa Maria world. Everybody's crew, the load capacity of each ship is a maximum of 3. Each ship can have 1 captain, which think of them as having pants on, and then there are settlers. Captains are exempt from a lot of these rules and don't apply to a lot of it as we go throughout the game. Settlers count as settlements, as do towns, and as do cities. Captains do not. Captains are crew. When the settlers are on the ship, they are crew. So everyone starts with a crew of 3, except for jolly old England, who starts with a capacity of 4. There is a way to upgrade our ships for the 3 other countries to upgrade to 4, but as it is, we all start with 3, meaning there can be 3 dudes on each ship, a maximum. We all start the game with $5 or 5 gold. That means there's going to be a total of no more than 5 guys total on all your ships, because you must pay 1 gold as you load ships. Whatever you load in the Niña world, they're going to Niña. Whoever's going to Pinta is on the Pinta ship, so on and so forth. So we do that in secret. We load our ships. We put them left to right in the order in which they're going to sail. So if I have these 3 out, and I have them out kind of like this, and I decide for my first one, as an example, I have 2 dudes going there. I have... Oops.
I've seen everything.
Secrets revealed.
2 there, and I have a 5th there. Once we all say we're all ready, we're going to lift our shields. We're going to be like, aha, this is where we're doing. They sail in, whoever has the most crew on a ship, that sails first. If there's a tie, I choose. So if it were like this, I could do that. But again, once it's revealed, that's the order in which they sail. So in this case, I would be sailing to Pinta first. Since I'm the first player, I would go to Pinta. Pinta world, so Niña world over here, Pinta world over here, Santa Maria world over here. So in Pinta, to be able to explore, which is the next step, after we've loaded our ships and paid our gold, that's the end of phase 2, which is loading. We go into phase 3, sail and populate. When that happens, 1 player takes 1 ship's worth and does everything. They sail, populate, do everything that's involved in that, which means a player may explore, consolidate, or attack, and then they may migrate, and then they must reduce, which we'll explain how all that works. The exploration, we're going to turn these over. It's going to be one of 5 different actually land masses that'll be underneath here. The Caribbean must be the first one that's explored, and then it's all about adjacency. Adjacency in this game means it must share a side. So for instance, the Caribbean here is adjacent to the Appalachian because there's a little bit of a side there, but it's not adjacent to the Rockies since it can't reach that. It is adjacent to Isthmus, is not to the Andes because that would not be orthogonally adjacent, or it does not share a side, but it is adjacent to Amazonia. So once one person has explored the Caribbean here, now someone else can subsequently come in and they could explore the Appalachian, Isthmus, or Amazonia, and then it just goes from there. And that applies to all three worlds.
So Rockies are not adjacent to the Appalachians?
Correct.
Okay.
It is not. The only thing the Rockies are adjacent to is the Isthmus. That's it for their respective worlds. So after we sail and populate, then we're going to go into govern, which is all about getting your revenue, getting money for the people out there working the lands. You can build, potentially, you can build towns, which are represented by these buildings, and you can build cities, or you can upgrade towns into cities. And then, after that, ships sail back. They do not have to have a captain to sail to the new world. They do not have to have a captain to sail back to the old world.
Okay.
It's important to note that money in the old world never goes to the new world, because the leaders of the old world do not like seeing their money leave. They want it coming home.
I want to keep it.
Then after the govern phase, we go into phase 5, which is select benefits, which we're going to be choosing these based on this cost, and this will ramp up after everyone gets a chance to take a benefit. Okay, the first one's free. Now the next one is going to cost 1 gold. Go around, you have an option. At any point you may pass to change the turn order. When you pass, you can select anywhere on the turn order. And then we keep going, and it keeps increasing in cost until we all pass. Then we complete the era, which is we're going to discard all remaining benefits. We're going to reset the benefit marker, meaning right here it says era 1, it starts here. Era 2, it starts there. 3 and 4, 5 and 6. And then after that, we're going to remove the state of war markers, rinse and repeat, do that 6 times. Then we're going to score for the in-game scoring. I think that's super brief, and there's a ton more that goes into it. But I think that's a pretty good overview. Any questions? Anything I missed, fellas? Anything you want to add?
So I wanted to ask about my colonial special power.
Okay. Yeah, and that's a good thing. I want to talk about everybody. All right, so we'll do it in turn order. Hispania, Spain, me, I go first. That's my special, because that is powerful, because once you're first for the entire round, doing everything. So whether it's exploring, taking these benefits, or passing, you have options first for everything. So that's my special ability. Portugal's special ability is they can secretly look at any 3 lands in the New World before the game starts. So meaning he could choose the Andes. He looks at it, okay, so he knows what type of landmass, what kind of bonus it might give, etc., etc. England's special ability, as we already covered, you start on the foreside of the cruise ships, which is awesome because you can send more people out. That's very, very good. And then France, nice thing for them, they're the warmongers, as Matt is wont to be.
Usually.
Right. Not at all. Normally, you can only attack where there's a state of war marker. So state of war markers here, meaning we can attack each other here in Santa Maria World. We're going to mess that up throughout the course of play, I have no doubt. However, Matt, once per round or per era, he can just attack somebody. Doesn't have to have a state of war marker. So in the beginning, in the first era, he's the only one that can attack. And in fact, his little first player marker has a little thing here that says he has, with the banner face up, meaning, okay, he can still use it. He can use it once. Okay, he's used it. That type thing. Neat. And that's it. So y'all want to go ahead and get started, and we'll fumble our way through, kind of?
Yes. I'll go ahead and peek at 3. Now, is it 3 anywhere or 3 in the same world?
Anywhere in the new world. This being the new world, there's just 3, mirrors of one another, but they are different. And it's interesting to note that there are 5 different land masses, and there are 5 different tiles of each. In fact, I think we put them up already. There are 2 of each of these, obviously, that are out. So, for instance, let me see them.
I see. So you can't use a process of elimination.
Right, exactly. So the Andes, for instance, there are, or here, just because there's 3 Patagonia out, and there are 2 here. Oh, cool. So all 5 land masses are out there. 2 are here, 3 are in the game. So it's going to change every game.
I like that. Is that your third one?
Yes.
All right, so we're ready to rock. So we have already revealed the grow. We have already awarded gold, so everyone's at 5 gold instead of 3 because of the 2 there. We placed the new benefits. We have placed state of war markers, which are none because era 1 shows 0. Now, phase 2, loading. We load ships, meaning this is what you do in secret. The important thing to note here, and especially for Dan, who has not played this game, we'll go through this. Every dude on a ship, every crew, costs the gold. All right, so max 5 guys, captains or settlers. Right now, because I'm the first player, I must put a captain on one of my ships at a minimum for the simple fact that I have to explore. To be able to explore, you have to have a captain.
Got it.
To be able to attack, you must have a captain.
Yep.
But to consolidate is just, they're just sailing to a known place. They don't have to have a captain. That's the only action when they're sailing to the new world of the 3 that doesn't require a captain.
Do you have to be there? Do they have to be going to a place where you already have?
No, but it
Okay.
must be explored
Okay,
previously, whether it's through France, England, Spain, whomever.
Okay.
All right, so we'll load up. Yeah, actually, I think Dan, if you can pull your ships back towards you a hair.
Yeah.
Yep, perfect. Because the angle, because they slant back. Good. Although I don't think it's going to be too terribly surprising as to what everyone's doing. And I also should note that there are player aids within both of these that give a rough idea. It doesn't give the details, but it gives a synopsis. Not super big fan of the font used here, but it's useful.
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying.
All right. So is everyone done loading their ships? And remember, and let's do it for simplicity's sake. We will sail left to right. So always put your leftmost ship, the most loaded ship. That one has to sail first. If there's a tie, you choose the order. Just know we'll do it left to right, just for the live stream.
And Dan, remember, of your ships, the one that has the most people on it will go first, regardless.
Right.
Okay, and
You
you
only
do
pick
not
a tie.
have to sail all your ships.
You don't have to crew all your ships. All your ships will sail.
Fair point.
Okay.
Good point. Okay, so we good?
Kick your empty ship out to sea and hope it makes it to the.
And
new world.
it's surprisingly, it finds a way. It's bizarre. All right, so we're
Currents.
good to go.
Ocean currents.
Yeah.
Ready? All right. Everybody reveal. All right. So, first player up. That is moi. Pinta World. Sailing away. All right. Has to come to the Caribbean. So we...
And you can tell that with the anchor marker on each of the Caribbean tiles.
Right there. Yep. All right. So we flip that over. Everybody must disembark. That is a stronghold, which... when we explore it, a settler in a stronghold may never be attacked, which is always nice. And whoever mans that stronghold can store up to 3 gold there, because when we discover gold and when we produce gold, there must be a chain from whatever land it is to the ship to get it onto the ship or to a stronghold. To be as well as to be able to build towns, build cities, you need gold. Gold never comes from here. One thing I should have pointed out is everyone has to pay.
Yep.
For I have
Pay for a
5.
crew.
Yep. So I think we're all broke.
Also have 5.
I just did 4.
Okay.
I have 5.
Miserly over there.
I want to see
Okay.
what happens.
Right. All right. So I explored. So my 3 options during this was explore, consolidate, or attack. Explore, flip over a new land. Okay. Consolidate, add dudes into a previously explored land. Well, I couldn't do that. Or attack. It's not in state of war. I couldn't attack. Plus, obviously, from my first turn,
There's
there's
no
nothing. Right.
Right.
So, one of those 3 I must do.
Yep.
Then, after that, we go into migrate. One crew, and actually we probably ought to lay these down, and he is going
Good
to
call.
man the stronghold, actually.
Lay them down so you can see the legs.
Yeah, so we can see him up there. So you guys can see It's a little hard to tell, even though it's clear. Just when you're looking at them, you're like, wait, is that a captain or is that a settler?
Use
So
our
we have a
captains
captain.
in the corner rule again.
Yes. So captains we will put in the corner of a land just to make it easier to be able to signify that's a captain. So he is in the stronghold. He will never leave the stronghold. He is there like luggage forever.
He's
So
basically in jail.
right. So now I could, in theory, migrate one settler to an adjacent land. Again, adjacent meaning it must share a side. Well, there's nowhere to migrate to because there's no other explored land. So I elect not to migrate. Then, after that, we reduce. So now we're going to talk about the different types of land. There are 3 different types of regular, quote-unquote, land. There are plains, forests, and mountains. And you guys can... The artwork's quirky. This would be a forest. All right, here, indulge me. It is.
There's green.
Dan doesn't believe. All right,
I'm not buying it.
It's green.
Okay.
It's a forest.
Okay.
All right. So the importance between the different lands is going to come into when we get into building, but also revenue, as well as the next thing that has to happen for me, which is reduction. So, how many settlements is a forest allowed to have? And that's actually noted here in the little handy-dandy player aid. So, this being a forest, it's allowed 2 settlements there. It currently has 1 settlement. Captains are not settlements. Settlers are. Towns and cities are. So 1. So cool. I don't need to worry about reduction. There, like I said, there are forests, plains, and mountains. There's mixed terrain, which is all 3 things, which that's a +1 to all terrain. And then there's inhospitable. It basically looks like Antarctica. And
With
that...
cactus.
Yeah, it's blue cactus.
It's blue cactus,
Awesome.
right. Or it's desert.
Frozen
Okay, go with it.
It's
Yeah.
frozen cactus.
It gets cold.
It's really inhospitable.
Yeah, like in Flagstaff.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Gets cold up
Yes.
there in the
Oh, yeah.
desert, right?
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, you're allowed 1 settlement there total, and by you I mean collective you, the royal y'all, if you will. All right.
That's amazing.
All right. So that is it. I am done. I have sailed my 1 ship. I have explored. I cannot migrate, and I do not need to reduce because this is at or below maximum. It's not surpassing the maximum capacity of the land. So we go into Portugal.
Yep.
Portugal.
I am also sailing to Pinta World,
All right.
and I will sail to the Amazon.
And he must sail to Pinta World because it's Pinta's ship.
It's the Pinta ship.
Right.
I'm picking one of the ones adjacent to the Caribbean. Amazonia. So, this is an inhospitable. You can see the blue cactus there. And also a Chichen Itza.
It is. So this is a
Apparently the desert
civilization.
is frozen over, and that has made it inhospitable.
Absolutely.
So what this means with the civilization, this little symbol right there, means he's going to get 4 gold immediately onto his ship.
Thank you.
He is stealing gold from the land. But the penalty for stealing from the natives is his captain is not allowed to sail back this turn. The reason that matters is because now he's going to have 1 less captain to be able to explore other lands, attack, etc., etc. The other kicker here is each player may only have 1 captain in a world. This is Pinta World. Now Ash and I both have 1 captain out there. We cannot have a second captain out there. Also, no one else can have a captain in this land. There cannot be multiple captains of the same or other players in the same land. Land being, this is the Caribbean. That has 1 captain. That has 1 captain.
Settlers can go there.
Settlers can, not captains, and a ship must completely disembark to be able to cohabitate there. So now he stole the gold. His captain is not allowed to leave when we get to that phase, and the settlement level or the
capacity.
population capacity. Thank you, is 1. So he's at 1.
Yep.
Captains don't count, just settlers. So we're up to England.
All right. I'm sailing to Niña World.
And must go to the Caribbean.
Caribbean.
A lot of inhospitable land so far.
Also steal from the natives.
Tim Kaiser says, "Oh no, I'm afraid to watch you guys play a game I don't own. I only have so much money." Sorry, Tim.
Awesome.
Might as well enjoy a heavy cardboard playthrough as I will be snowed in at work for the next 24 hours. Oh, wait, you're stuck at
Wow.
work?
Oh my
Dude.
gosh.
Well,
Where are you?
the East Coast
East
has
Coast,
got a
there's
real
an
bad
exception.
nor'easter, so, well, get comfy and happy to keep you company for the next few hours. How's that? All right?
Well, we have to go for 24 hours
Well,
now.
let's not get carried away.
Does that mean I don't have to go to work? I'm okay with that.
Right. Well, I didn't go to work today because our flight was delayed because of the weather
Oh,
there.
right.
It was delayed getting to Denver, which then got delayed to Portland, where we were,
man.
and then delayed coming back. And we didn't get back till almost 2 in the morning.
Oh
I was
my
like,
gosh.
I'm not going to work today.
Oh, wow.
No. So yeah. All right. So France, you're up.
I will also be going to Pinta World because it's the happening place.
It's where all the parties are.
We
So
were-
the only
too
place
trendy.
he cannot explore right now is the Rockies. He could join me in the Caribbean if he wanted.
I will explore the Andrews or the Andes.
All right,
Hot
so
flash
that would be
reference.
mountainous land. All right, so what was that comes with gold, which the
Yep.
player places the specified amount of gold onto their ship, which is 1 coin. All right, now let me back up real quick. You, Dan, could have migrated. I'm sorry, Portugal.
Yes.
Ash, you could have migrated to the Caribbean if you wished.
And perhaps I should have, but it'll be a good teaching moment.
Okay, all right. Matt, you can migrate adjacent land
And,
if you wish.
I decide not to go into the inhospitable territory. I decide to keep
Okay.
my mountain retreat.
All right,
Nice.
and so now it goes into
call.
reduction for Matt. He's not at population capacity. He's good to go. Awesome. Now we go into the second ship. So, Niña World. I will, let's go ahead and head on down to Land of Wonder Woman, right? Amazonia?
I believe so.
Okay. All right. Oh, Mountain Land.
Nice.
Sweet. So we have Captain here in the corner. That, and we add 2 onto the ship because there's 2 gold pieces. Easy enough. And I could migrate. I elect not to, and I do not have to reduce. That's that. Oh, wow. This is going on. Oh, Kyle says his parents got 13 inches in Iowa. I assume he's talking snow. Do you have some games?
Seems likely.
Some games that he can teach at work? Yeah, seriously, that would, man. They're saying 18 to 24 hours in New York City.
Oh my god.
Oh my. No coworkers. Will be me, myself, and I, and a lot of caffeine. Dude, get some sleep at some point.
Wow.
Enjoy the feed. I mean, enjoy the stream, please. But wow, that's rough,
That's
man.
intense.
Wow. And you could migrate, elect not to. Yeah.
Correct.
Throw the captains into the
Oh,
corners.
the corners, right. Oh, well, I put the Caribbean guy into the...
Oh, because
The
he's
natives.
stuck.
He's
right.
he's
yeah.
ransacking the temple.
Okay.
Yes, he is.
Wow, this is going to be a
Pricey.
a sparse
Ransacking
economy, but
Yeah.
$6. Wow.
Woo.
And he was already miserly and sent one less guy, kept an extra gold. And Andrew says it's supposed to be like 50 degrees in Edmonton, Alberta tomorrow. Standard.
It's gonna be like 70 tomorrow.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
supposed
for
to
us,
be
yeah.
low
It'll be
70s
warm.
here in Denver. Enjoy the snow.
Alright, I am also going to Nina World. It seems we're all going to places together.
So Santa Maria, the one with the biggest population boom going on is, yeah.
We'll go to
Wow.
the
So that's mixed land.
Mountain forest desert plains.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Which what that means is that can handle 3 settlements before reduction.
And it's worth more.
And it's worth more gold for revenue, exactly. Matt, do you wish to migrate, sir?
No, I will stay where I'm at.
All right, well, since nobody was a team player and went here, I guess I will go to the Caribbean for Santa Maria World.
Thanks.
Hey, team player and all that. Well, that's a plains, because it looks like it.
Slightly less green.
Yes, there.
And no trees.
So
Yes.
the good news is I get at least some gold because for revenue, your captains don't count for settlements. So this is the only gold I will get. I just wanted to at least be able to explore. So we're all coming to Santa Maria World.
I will explore the isthmus and
All right.
take my 2 gold.
Onto the ship.
Now, Dan, go ahead and show your piece. You have a colonist on there.
I do.
which
You
is
can't-
totally fine.
Oh yeah,
I can
that's
just
true.
drop him off.
Yeah,
You
you're right.
can.
My apologies.
He's coming to hang out. with
Well,
me.
he knew he's
He knew.
later in turn order,
Yep.
so no harm, no foul.
Good, well played.
Thank you.
I could not have taken that risk. All of y'all could have, though.
Doesn't sound like a terrible idea. No, that's a captain. Never mind.
Yeah.
I thought he was. I couldn't see his pants for a minute.
He's not wearing a
Skirt?
frock.
Frock?
So,
Is it? Yeah, it's a onesie,
A
kind of.
onesie,
You know,
yes.
kind of.
Yeah,
I don't
it's a
know.
onesie.
Medieval onesie.
All right. And wow, so all of us went cheap except for Dan here for captains. Interesting. And by cheap, I mean we're not getting any revenue for Santa Maria World. Now, none of us can migrate when we took our actions for the simple fact that captains cannot migrate. It's only settlers. So, and then reduction, there's nothing to worry about there. So now we're off into governing. So this, again, happens in turn order. I govern one world. You can tell if someone has governed a world or not for the simple fact that their ship is gone from that world. Because after they govern, they then sail back. So for me, looking at this, I will go ahead and choose Niña World out here. I could have chosen any of the three. I choose Niña World. The captain will sail back with, so he will come. I tax the land, so there's one settler here in a mountainous land, which gets me 1 gold. There must be a path of settlers or captains that go to the ship, but since my ship's there, that's a foregone conclusion. Good to go. And woohoo!
And that would, before he sailed, is the chance that he would have had to build anything if he wanted to.
If I could have, but because there's no build
Oh,
token,
that's
no
right.
build token,
Oh,
no
that's
build
right.
token, ain't nobody building this year, this era. All right. So, but you're right. Had there been build, I could have elected to build a town.
Right.
I figure we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So you can tell that yellow or Hispania has governed because there is no yellow ship now. It is back. My captain has come home. Oh, captain, my captain. And now we go to Portugal.
I will govern Santa Maria World. I produce no money because I don't have settlers there, and captains do no work. And so I sail back with
It's
the gold
beneath
that I
them.
plundered.
Exactly. And again, same thing with the building there, et cetera, et cetera. So this is going to be a quick govern and build phase.
I'll
So
govern here, but my captain is stuck.
he is, because he
Being
pillaged the
worshipped by
land.
the natives.
Oh, y'all go back. I'm kind of digging this whole, kiss the ring thing. Yeah, go for it.
I
Matt?
will govern Nina World over
Drink
here.
chocolate.
I will get $2 for my resources for my dude on the multi.
Because normally these only take 1, mixed get 2, and the captain, he says, will come home. All right. Cool. And back to me. I'll go ahead and do Pinta World. So it is a mountain that is 1. It comes from, or interesting note, I will choose to store that in the stronghold. And the reason for that, because that's going to help me build there later on. So the captain will come home empty-handed. The king will not be happy.
All right, I'm just going to run my other turns because this will be pretty quick. He is locked in the temple, not being worshipped.
Imprisoned.
Yes.
Now, can settlers sail home or no?
They cannot. Once they are out there, they are out there. There is a way to bring them back, but it's not through sailing. It's when all of your settlers are gone, then you can bring guys back, but you cannot voluntarily.
But they can move.
They can migrate, yes.
Yeah, and that's where I should have migrated him to produce gold. Because
Correct.
the
They can
inhospitable
also be
land
killed
produces
and-
nothing.
Yeah, and we can do that work for you. Well, I guess they can be killed off and they come home that way, yeah.
Probably not the kindest way to come home, but
No. It's a different sort of
Oh,
home they're returning
awesome,
to.
Eric. Glad to hear. He says, thanks again for the wonderful playthrough of Tramways. Group absolutely loved it, and teaching went very smoothly because of the video.
Cool.
Awesome. Appreciate that, man. Thank you.
I will do Pinta World. I will get my 1 coin for my revenue here, and my captain will come home.
And last but not least, for me, Captain will come home. I have no settlers to tax, just the one that was there. And the important thing to remember that we kept forgetting is don't panic. I only have 4 coins, 4 gold. You're going to get between 1 and 3 more.
I will govern Niña World.
And
I
actually,
produce 1 gold
why
for
don't we
my
do
settler
this?
there,
Here,
and the
make a
captain
little-
will come home.
Make a pile for y'all over there.
Oh, that works.
And Dan, you and I can do
I'll
this.
Head home from here, so I can send gold home with no captain.
Yes.
Right? Okay, cool.
In fact, you must.
Oh yeah, all right.
There is piracy in this game,
Oh,
which may come out. And enjoy your no money.
Yeah.
But they get to tell them about this amazing land
Yeah.
that I didn't get any money
It had
for.
all of the colors.
Right? Yeah, it was like Technicolor Amazon forest stuff. All right, so now we're going into phase 5, which is select benefits. So the first benefit that we choose is 0 gold. So let's talk about the benefits real quick. Benefits all happen immediately unless, and by, I should say bonus benefits, the round ones I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Those are things that help you throughout the game. Those happen immediately unless they have this little hourglass symbol, which means you keep it hidden back here and you can, oh, surprise, at the appropriate time.
Right.
So this, get 4 gold. Real nice early on. This is place a settler in any place you are or adjacent. Again, following the same
Nice.
adjacency rules. This is an extra stronghold. You cannot place it where an existing stronghold is, i.e. the one stronghold here. You cannot place it in the Caribbean, but you can place it anywhere else, and it works just like a regular stronghold. This allows you to look at 3 lands, just like what Portugal got to do at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, look at that.
This is allowed. So there are rules for for building towns. This allows you to forego the rules, and you just pay to build the town anywhere you want in an explored land, and you must have a presence. You must have a settler there as well. But all other rules, which we'll go into when we cross that bridge, and towns get you more revenue and more points at the end of the game. Piracy. Somebody sails a ship home laden down with gold. Thank you, I will take half.
Awesome.
However, it's not rounded in your favor. It's rounded in the owning player's favor if it's a round number. So 9 gold would net you 4 instead of 5. And last but not least, this you can place on any plains like this Caribbean right here. And now it produces 1 more gold for everybody there, for all settlers, or all settlements there. Then, if you choose a progress benefit, these are in-game scoring. And Matt, you have that down pretty well. You want to tell folks about it?
Well, I tried last game to get a whole bunch of them. Didn't quite net me enough points. But for every one of these you get, there are sets. So there's the art set. So painting is part of the art set. So a sculpture, they're blue in color. So that's how you know.
The name on them is different for the different things.
So they're going to have a different base price depending on which cities get built. So the cities are going to go into each one of these worlds. The first person to put a city into a world is going to determine which world it is. It's going to be art world, it's going to be science world, or it's going to be religion world. The number of cities in that world at the end of the game is going to be your base price.
And there can be 0 to 3 cities per world.
So let's say you get 2 cities. Well, your first one is 2, and then your next one is 3. It's 2 plus 3 is 5. The next one is 6, so on and so forth, and they add up.
Or 2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 4.
So it'd be 9 points for your first 3, etc., based on the 2 cities that are out there. Yeah,
Okay.
you nailed it. Same goes with the science.
Yeah, science is the same.
Religion, however,
is a little different. There's Catholic, right? Yeah, Catholic and Protestant ones. You can have any number of those, but you're only going to score 1 set. So if you've got Catholic, you're scoring Catholic. If you've got Protestant, you're scoring Protestant. If you've got both, you're picking whichever you have the most of.
Okay.
You can't score both. Then there are some in there that are military.
which none came out coincidentally. There are some that are out of the game, and just those are randomly mixed up at the beginning of the game.
So the military is exactly the opposite from all the other ones, is that you get your base price from how many cities are not out.
So if there are 4 cities left over, not built, base price is
It's 4.
4.
And again, same thing. There's different names for the different tiles. So that's the different benefits. So to start out, for me, there are 2 really, really good ones that I really want. Well, actually, no, there's more than that. I want to do the town. The only one I can build the town in right now is Amazonia. And the reason I can only build it there is this guy can never be spent for a town because he's in a stronghold. And actually, I'm going to stand him up just to separate him, to mark him. And I have no other settlers anywhere else. So there's nobody here in the mixed land. Like Blue would really like that. I like the idea of getting another settler out right now, but it must be somewhere adjacent to where you are. You know what? I'm going to go ahead.
Do it.
You know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to take the 4 gold. So I'll take a 5.
Seems safe.
And throw a buck back. Well, in theory, there we go. That's my first one. Portugal.
And these are free right now.
The first one is free.
I'm going to
take... The first hit is free, sir.
The first hit is free. Then you get me stuck.
Yep.
I'm going to take the free town.
Okay. Which happens immediately.
Which can only happen where you have a settler. I'm putting him in this otherwise non-productive land.
And that is a good point, because now it produces money.
Do you still have to pay for the town?
I believe you do. Let me double check that for the benefits.
See, which of the town building rules do you get to break?
Let's see. Remove 1 settler, replace it with a town at no cost. There is no need for the build token to have been placed, and the 2 building conditions are ignored. A player may still only have 1 town per land. Huh.
Good to know. Good to remember
for
the end.
That is. Okay. All right. So, Dan. And don't forget that these are in-game scoring. You choose either or. It doesn't have to be a bonus one. Nope. That actually will stay there because it's a... Never mind. Thought it was a stronghold one. You're doing it right.
Oh, man. I really thought I got that one.
Yep.
Nice play.
Good.
Oh.
I got you.
Thank you.
All right. And Matt?
Yeah, I will go ahead and stick the stronghold
That's the one I thought.
On there.
And now he is forever on that stronghold. And if you want to stand him up so it signifies him.
So he's on the expensive land too, so he's going to give me $2 a turn. So forever.
Nice. All right, so now this advances. Now it costs 1 gold if you would like subsequent ones. And I would. You know what? I got this thing with gold going on, so I'm going to pay 1. I'll take the piracy.
Nice.
That one will just store right here for me.
That's a good plan.
And at any point, you may pass and choose whatever turn order you wish. So is it making sense to y'all? At least briefly? Are you following along? Maybe that would be a better question at this point. And
no one understands quantum interactions.
Right, yeah.
So I'm taking the peak at a region or a land.
A 3, I believe, isn't it?
Oh, is it 3 again?
Yeah, it's 3 more.
Oh, that's
unexplored.
magic. That's awesome.
It's magic. You can do anything. Okay. All right.
Interesting.
All right. Well, he's peeking.
Oh, I was just
Interesting,
yawning.
right?
Can't see anything at the
Likely
time.
story.
Lucky for you.
Painting.
All right.
Nice.
That goes behind your player screens. Military are the only ones because military help with tiebreaker. Everything else goes behind your screen.
Cool.
I will take some alchemy.
All right. And now we advance for 2 gold
We
now.
don't need to go find gold anymore. We'll just make it out of lead.
Yeah.
Sure.
But now you gotta find lead.
Sounds like a great idea.
Science.
You know what?
Science.
Yeah, all right. I'll spend. Yeah, I'll spend 2, and yeah, let's go ahead and get. We'll
Nice.
get for the stars here, a little astronomy, a little science.
I'm paying my 2.
If you want, don't forget your pile in the corner over there.
Thank you. For a Catholic token.
All right.
Rather, the religion token this round.
Wow, it's awfully early for us to get a thumbs down. That's impressive. Somebody really doesn't like us.
We must be doing something right.
Right, yeah, seriously. Either that or...
It was my intro.
I don't know, the sweet baritone vibes that I'm getting.
Sculpture.
All right.
Nice.
And Matt.
I will pass.
All right, and where would you like? You did not attack.
I did not.
Okay, so where would you like?
I will take first.
All right, there. So now we advance. Now that all subsequent ones cost 3, I elect not to take any more, and I too shall pass. Portugal.
I will pass as well.
Me too.
All right.
Thank you.
So there we go. So now we go into the final phase of the round, which is complete the era. Discard any unselected benefits, which we did much better this game than we did last time by taking a whole bunch of those. Then place the benefit cost marker in the round. So era 2. So that's good. Now the first one will cost 1 gold. And then remove any state of war markers. There were none. Rinse and repeat. And we go back to the beginning of it. Kyle says it's still not me on the thumbs down. All right. All right. So we go into phase 1 of era 2. Reveal or establish a new era is what it's called. Reveal a new grow or build. And what world and what is it?
It's a Santa Maria build.
Oh, boy.
All right. So now this is the only world that can have towns built in it as a reminder to one another.
How much do they cost?
3 for towns, 6 for cities. 9 for cities, and then the net, if you upgrade a town to a city, is 6, and that's it. We get our income, which is 2 gold for that, and excuse me, we will keep that hidden now. All right, and place new benefits. So Matt, if you would have the honor, sir, there, and I will take these. And the order in which these come out doesn't matter. All that matters is basically it scales for player count.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, if you had a captain... Oh, sorry. We're not there yet.
No worries. So, we have our first military. We only have 1 military out there. It's infantry. It's just like any of these others. It's just a type of military. Mm-hmm. This any type is a wild, so it fills in one of the named ones that you don't have, ideally. There's a Protestant and a Catholic. So we have 5 gold. We have a new settler. Check out... secretly look at lands, build a town. This is nice. And Ash did this to great effect last game, which this is get 2 benefits for the cost of 1. So pay whatever and spend it and you get 2. This is wood, which is just like for the corn for plains, it's lumber. So you would put that on a woodland and it's +1. And then for crew, you take that, you immediately flip all your ships. All of them. Dan doesn't care because he's already there. Cool. All right. So now we go into loading of ships. Yeah. And don't forget, you will pay gold for every guy on your ship, for every crew. Cool?
Yes.
Right.
And now, reminding everyone and myself, if your captain is tied up looting a temple in a world, you cannot send a captain to that world.
In other words, for Ash...
cannot explore.
Exactly. He cannot explore nor attack. Oh, we forgot to place State of War markers.
Oh, yeah.
And let me remember that. The State of War marker is placed, is chosen, I should say, based on the player who has the most types of military benefits, which obviously none of us have them. Therefore, it's turn order. So, Warmonger guy, where would you like to choose it?
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Why do you store gold in strongholds?
Because if you cannot send gold out there, so if I have a ship here, right, for instance, and I want to build a town here, I have to have the money there.
Okay.
Or a chain from wherever it is to be able to get there.
And it's you have to do that before you collect your revenue?
No, you get revenue after.
Okay, cool.
But it may not be chained, and that's why.
Got it.
And it's impervious from attack, so there's no... The only thing is you can't spend it. It's just tied up. I'm going to use it to build something there later.
Okay.
Or I empty it later if a ship comes back, or I have a trail to a ship.
Got it.
And yes, Mike, people are weird. Agreed. Yep, that's all right. Okay, so we're loading ships. And just like what Ash said, a reminder, England cannot send a captain to Nina World. He cannot send a captain to Pinta World. So if he sends a captain, it's only coming to Santa Maria World.
But I don't have to send a captain.
So
You don't have to.
you do
no.
not, but you cannot explore, nor can you
attack
here. And attacks are settlers 1-to-1. All right, so you must send at least a minimum of one settler and a captain to be able to attack, to be able to kill.
You don't need a captain to build a town.
Oh, trick questions. Let me double check. All right, the prerequisites. You do not.
Okay.
The prerequisites, and
Yeah.
this is where it gets tricky.
Yeah, that's
Here
right.
we
I need to
go.
know these.
To be able to build a town, to build a city, or to upgrade a town to a city. There are two rules that must apply. Number one, there must be a settler in that land. So in other words, can't do that. Only you can build here, for instance.
Yep.
The next one, and this one kicked our butts when we were learning this game. The land must be a part of a group of 3 specific lands. Okay? So for instance, you're in the Caribbean here. You're in the Caribbean here. You're not in the Caribbean here. That rule you haven't met.
Okay.
There's another way to do it. There are 2 different ways to do it.
Do
One,
sets of 3.
you're right, sets of 3. You either have to be in all 3 Caribbeans to be able to build there, or 3 different types of land that are chained. So for instance,
Right, okay,
you have
yeah,
forest, you're in there. You're in plains. You're not here, this is mixed. That's okay, that's different from those. If you had a settler here, now you can build in any 3 of those.
So if I wanted to build here, I either have to land there
Correct?
or here.
Or here, assuming it's not a forest or a
Right.
plain.
Right. Those are my 2 safe bets.
Yes, those are your 2 safe bets. Nailed it. Exactly. Is that clear?
Yes.
Is that no question
Absolutely.
on that? All
Yeah.
right. Because that killed us.
That's
Yeah.
much
That
clearer
killed
than
us,
when
yes.
I read it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We read that 30, 40 times. And yeah. So, all right. So here we go. Loading ships. Right. I have to do that. And remember, your most heavily laden down ship must sail before lighter ships. Attacks can only happen here except for Matt, who can attack out here once if he wishes.
Is gold worth very much in endgame scoring?
No,
Okay.
it's use it as a tool more often than not. Okay. One other thing I should point out. Captains protect your land from attack.
Oh, okay.
Because to be able to attack, what do you need? You must have a captain, and you must have at least one settler, right?
Can't send a captain.
Where
to
there's
another
already...
one.
Exactly. All right,
Okay.
cool. Oops.
So ordinarily, one of the normal types of land, plains, forest, mountains, has a population capacity of 2.
Has a... Yes, based on player count, but with a max complement of players. So here, 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
However, Santa Maria World has grow. Add 1 to everything for this world.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So let's see. And this is where turn order comes into play because you reduce after every individual player's turn. All right? So unless you're attacking, and right now the only world you can attack in here, so if you're traveling somewhere, you get 1 migration, right? But if you set, you may be paying for people to go and die in the new world. So just as an FYI, I don't want that to catch you off guard, Dan. Oh, that was incorrect. There, and if.
Yeah.
So looking out here. All right, I am finished. I am ready to reveal when y'all are.
Ready to rock.
Barry White groans.
Yeah. All right, I'm ready as well.
Dan?
Yep.
Matt?
Yep.
All right, everybody reveal. All right. So we're going left to right. Like we said, pay for your crew. I have $7. I'm paying all 7. I shouldn't say that. The money I should have over here to where, I just paid 7. You don't know how much money I have. And so it's hidden trackable information. You could always keep it out in plain view if that's your thing.
Or in view of the camera.
Right. Exactly. All right. So starting now with the dirty French.
France.
All right. This is going Santa Maria world?
We're going to go over to the Andes and explore
It's
there.
gonna be really crappy.
Oh, man.
Another stronghold. Now, one thing here. It says one settler in the land must occupy and become the sole occupant of the stronghold. So as we understand it, one of these guys
Is obliged to go.
because
Sounds
he
pretty clear to
explored
me.
it. Okay. So he's there, captain over here. So he now has access to that stronghold. And no, keep him
Yeah,
standing
keep him
because of
standing.
stronghold.
And this guy will
'Cause he's
migrate.
strong.
over
And he
here.
may migrate, and now he reduces. So he's well under limits. He's good to go. Cool? That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And here is where this comes into what I talked about earlier as far as migration and reduction. Santa Maria is sailing first. That is coming over here to Amazonia. I'm going to place all 3 here. In fact, I must. The ship must empty completely. And the reason I went to the Mixland, you can tax for more money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So right now it has a limit of 3, but it's a grow 4. So I could now migrate, but it's maxed out. So unless somebody kills them, which they cannot because we are not at war, this is booked. If anyone comes to Santa Maria, Amazonia in Santa Maria, they die.
Can they move first?
Can they move?
Can they
from-
migrate
You can migrate
before they die?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you were to sail, now you haven't sailed yet, so maybe you would planned on going to Amazonia.
Mhm.
Well, there's no reason to say you can't come up here
Right.
and then migrate somewhere to
Yep.
where that's fine.
Yep.
But just as an FYI, I am, however, I am. You're allowed 1 settler to migrate, and I will migrate up there. And the reason, just thinking out loud, I'm in the Caribbean here, I'm in the Caribbean here. All I have to do is get to the Caribbean there. I can build. I'm also 2/3 of the way to be able to build over here,
times.
so on and so forth.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Cool. So now we are on to Portugal.
I am sailing to Niña world, and I am attacking in the Amazon.
Mamma mia. Okay.
So, the attack must have a captain present. It does. The attacks are settlers 1-to-1. Spain. Sorry, not sorry.
All right. So, hey, the way I see it is... Yeah.
You don't even know how you see it.
I have so many guys right now. I do
not-
take offense to
It's
that.
not super.
So here, real
memorable.
quick. So this is an interesting question, especially since you two have been on multiple streams. Dan, you've been on the Lisboas, I think, and
Yep.
that's it, right?
Yep.
So Mike says, out of curiosity, how much time would you say it adds to gameplay to stream the game?
30 to 45 minutes.
Oh
Yeah.
well, I
An hour
would
or
say
so.
At
probably
least.
about at least an hour.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 'cause we did play Lisboa once, not on the stream, and it was fast.
Right, it moved quick. So
Yeah.
it's the fact that, I mean, it's not so much the interacting and talking to you guys, because I try and do it when it's not my turn. It's the explaining everything and making sure, because I don't want to say we're over-explaining, but
we're narrating. I mean,
yeah.
When you're
making
not
doubly sure.
Yeah, once you've taught a game, you don't continue to narrate your turn.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point. So, kudos to you guys for being willing to do this. We appreciate it. So,
absolutely.
Cool. All right. So, hopefully that answers your question. All right. Okay. So, Portugal went England.
I am indeed sailing to Santa Maria.
And he has a captain, so he's going to go explore Patagonia.
Oh, man.
Oh, there we go. Another mixed land. Well, that works
Just
out.
as good as Amazon.
It is.
It's even better because I'm there.
It's got more beachfront property.
It does, in fact.
Yeah.
And you may migrate.
I think I'm just going to leave those fools there.
Okay, so now, note, there are 4 physical pieces of wood here, but there are only 3 settlements.
And
the
the
captain
limit
does
is
not...
4.
Correct. Bingo. All right, so we are back to France.
All right.
La France.
I'm going to sail to Nina World. I will also explore Patagonia.
Wow. So it's a mine.
Okay, so that's a mine. So, yep, you got it, Ash. Go for it.
There's a 4 there, so 1, 2, 3, 4 will go onto the mine and will be carted away
As people
as
revenue
to the boats.
Yep, and only settlers, I believe, are able to.
Again, captains do not do the work.
Right,
Of course
it's
not.
beneath them. They direct.
Are you kidding? I'm wearing pants. I'm not
They also conquer.
They
well,
right.
yeah.
Oh, real quick note: these guys now
Right.
are
Eligible to
now
come home.
can come home.
All right. They are again welcome in Europe.
And here.
Well, they're done with what they were doing.
Right. All right. So that was France. So we are now going to Nina World, and I swear I had a plan. Huh. Right.
We're gonna go fight someone.
I was considering it, but I'm not. We will come on over here to the Andes, and we will disembark, please. I cannot... Yep, right there. The mixed land. I cannot attack the stronghold. He's impervious. The captain also comes off.
Go, though. Okay, cool.
Everybody must disembark
That's
his
right.
ship.
That's right.
I could migrate. We are at limit right now. And that is now my men are now... Or actually, all... Huh. That just occurred to me. The fact that everybody there is protected. Now, your guy is already in the stronghold. He would be protected regardless. But my guy protects him. From attack.
Oh, yeah. That's
from
true.
either of you. Because my captain's there. You can't attack where there's already a captain. Captains protect.
Right, but you can't attack the stronghold anyways.
Right. But I'm
if
saying,
you were somewhere else.
even if it was... that's interesting. That just occurred to me. Huh. All right. I elect not to migrate because I'm below limit. I'm good.
Yep. So, we are sailing to Santa Maria. And to the Rockies.
I'm sure it's going to be mixed land.
I hope it's
Well,
the
it
one
just
I remember.
seems to be.
It's not the one I remember. I glanced. I was wrong.
But...
However, I will be migrating these settlers.
Reconnaissance.
Or a settler.
Yes, a settler, rather.
And that is the only place he can migrate because that's the only place that
That's
shares a
adjacent.
side. Right. There we go. All right. And now we are on to England again.
Yes.
Appreciate it, Mike. Glad you're enjoying them, man. We the guys have fun. We have fun doing this. On a cold, wintry night, which we don't have those right now. The lights help keep the room warm.
It's in the basement. It's at least a few degrees cooler down here.
It is.
That's true. Okay.
You've
That
lost
changes
your hair,
next
so
week.
that's,
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you guys haven't noticed,
that's worth at least 0.1 CLO units.
Are you sure did you migrate down to?
Yeah, because then
A captain cannot migrate.
Oh, sorry, I did not
But it's
realize that
okay.
was
He'll come back in his own way. So he goes back to the Patagonia, but he'll come back in his own way.
This was here.
There you go,
That's-
right.
I grabbed the wrong one. Now I
Good.
understand.
Yep.
Yes, I landed there, but since that is now above capacity,
Yep, you would lose.
I want to move when I get my guys out.
You would reduce
actually,
die.
one of the guys will die now because
that's why you would migrate him
Before
to
migration.
So, well, no, migration.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you either explore, consolidate, or attack, and then you may migrate and then reduce.
Okay, I see.
So in this case, this is why you would migrate to Patagonia.
Right.
To A, not lose the guy you just paid to shift over.
Right.
And B, so that when your captain comes home, because I assume he's coming home,
Yeah.
that way you have a presence there to satisfy the town building requirements in future.
Right.
There you go.
But I still have to lose one of my guys.
No, you're good because the limit here. Oh,
No, you do.
you do because
Yeah.
there's 3 here.
Yeah.
You will still lose one. So
Right.
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
He got sick. He died of scurvy.
Andean fever.
There you
Yes,
go. I like
absolutely. All right.
It.
So
I'm sure that's a thing.
France.
Probably is.
I'm just gonna go
Altitude sickness.
right
Yeah,
there. and-
actually, yeah.
Okay. So he sailed his ship and nothing happened because it's an empty ship, but it must sail.
He's beautiful.
One moment. Empty ships may also sail to the New World. Just
Yeah.
double checking. All right, cool. So now we are on to Hispania and Pinta World and looking at
Yeah,
All
the
right.
options are slim.
Caribbean. Why not?
yeah. I don't mind if I do. Okay,
Yeah.
done. It's income. So okay. And now Portugal, your last ship.
So here's my wonderful, wonderful choices. Do I
Die,
go to
die, or die.
die, or die. And really, it's a question of getting my captain home. And so he will die here in the desert, so the captain has a way back.
And that right there exemplifies why turn order does really
Matters.
matter.
You bet.
Absolutely. England.
I think I have similar options.
And you're going to Nina
Yeah.
or Niña.
Niña.
So
Well, I can.
these hold 2, 1,
Yeah.
3, 2, 2.
Yeah.
Now, before you sail to Caribbean,
Yes.
note that these lands are not at their capacity yet.
He's still going to lose one no
Yeah,
matter
you'll
where
still
he
lose.
goes.
Yeah. So my thought was to disembark here and move.
Sure.
That
There you
guy
go,
here,
yep,
And
and
then,
then
that
what-
guy gets
yep.
the boot.
But he died a hero because he got your captain home. As far as the captain's concerned, he
Oh,
died
yeah.
a hero.
Yeah,
And-
old what's his name? He was great.
But your ship has to be at the
No.
actual.
Go ahead.
So, for the captain to come home, you could very well have landed in Appalachia and done whatever migration you wanted. But as long as you have a guy here, a
the
chain
trail,
back to the
that's
ship
right.
is what transports home gold and a captain.
And the
They have to
transporting
ca-
of
they have to
gold.
carry the captain for some reason.
Right, yeah. You know, on their shoulders and
Yeah.
He doesn't, he
In a
doesn't even-
litter.
he doesn't even walk, the lazy bastard.
right?
Won't do a
Yeah, he
thing.
doesn't do anything.
Are you kidding? I sailed here and then I ransacked a temple. I am tired.
He doesn't
Last
really
year.
he doesn't really attack. He's just like, you go attack him.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
I
you
will-
died?
I will sit
Oh.
atop this temple and drink chocolate.
All right, so now we go into govern. So, starting with France.
Alright. I will govern Nino World.
So, cannot build. This is the only world in which we can possibly build, just as a reminder. So, go ahead. You're going to govern. Go ahead and
So,
walk through it.
This guy is going to make 2 gold. He's
Right.
going to pass it through this guy and get it to the ship.
Okay.
This guy down here is going to make 1 gold. He's going to get it to the ship. Plus, he's going to get a gold from the mine.
One guy. The captain, again, does not transport gold. Note, he could have left the gold here at the stronghold, elected not to. So now, is your captain sailing with the ship?
The captain will come home with the ship.
Bueno. All right. So then Spain. So another question that we had on this, and this is a shortcoming of the rules, I feel like, for the building of a town, and I want to read it verbatim, and why we don't think a mixed land counts. So here it is. You must have a settler in that land where you want to build the town, and the land must be a part of a group of 3 specific lands. The 3 specific lands may be either 1, a group of connected lands in that world of at least 3 different types of terrain. Each such land must be occupied by at least one settlement belonging to that player. So that sentence right there just tells me there must be multiple physical lands. Even though this is all 3, it's more of a wild land. It's not a...
Well, and that's the question. Is it wild or is it a separate type unto itself? Because it contains forests, plains, and mountains. However, if you have forests and plains, that's not a good question. That's not a good example. And that's how we ruled it.
Yeah, that's how we've been playing.
It does say
yeah.
terrain type here, and it's got its own line.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah.
So, again, a captain on its own cannot be used to connect lands in this instance, but again, it's settlements. It's not captains. So the example they give is, in Niña World, a player has a town in the Rockies, which is mixed terrain, a settler in Isthmus, which is plains, and a settler in the Andes, which is mountains. The player can now build a town in either Isthmus or the Andes.
Right.
You cannot have multiple towns in the same land. That's important. The other option is the same 3 named lands into 3 worlds. Again, Caribbean, 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 that type thing. So, to be able to build the town, you pay 3 gold. You must match both of those, a group of 3, and replace the settler in that land with a town. And then building the city is the exact same thing, except you place a city as long as it's available for that named land. And that costs 9, or you upgrade a town into a city, which costs 6. Same rules apply. So all that said, I too shall govern down there in Niña World, and I will get 2 and 4 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4. It actually goes onto the ship, but it's a long reach. So there, captain's coming home. Yeah, we're good with that. All right.
I will govern Niña World as well, and so I'm in the Appalachians, but since I don't have that all-important chain, I'm just not getting my harvesting from there.
He technically gets the gold, but it's lost.
But I can't transport it.
Yes, exactly.
So I'll get a paltry 1
They
gold.
just forget where they put it?
Yes. They're like those little they're down in the rainforest. They're like squirrel-like animals that they forget where they bury the nuts.
Oh my gosh.
And the trees grow because of the ones that they forgot where they buried. So yeah, very similar here. Except gold trees spring
It's not the weird squirrel-like animals they feed the coffee and then they poop. And
No, not those. No,
That's
no,
a different.
no. Right,
That's a
different.
totally different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are its cousins. Okay. All right. So that was Portugal. We are on to England.
Okay. I just get. So I get none from the ice desert.
Yeah, right. The ice desert gets you 0
So
income.
I get
Correct.
1 from the Andes and my captain.
The inhospitable land.
Yes.
Exactly. Nailed it. There you go.
Bam.
So he didn't even walk from the inhospitable land. He just marched on people's shoulders.
Yeah.
So, Matt.
I will do Santa Maria. And so I get 2 for the guy in the mixed terrain.
And you are France, right? There's 2
and
there.
He transports it over to the boat. And
He
then-
could have dropped it off in the stronghold if he wished.
You know what? I think I shall. Now
Okay.
that you mention that.
And then your guy here in the plains also gets 1. Do you want to put that in the
And
stronghold?
that'll stay there because that'll be 3 for later, which will be handy.
Now,
Okay.
It could be 3 for now.
And yes, it could.
Yeah, because Andes, Andes,
And let's go over the
And
cost
build.
of building the towns.
Okay, so again, the cost for the town is 3. The cost for a city, which you do not have to have a town there, costs 9 gold, which that gold must be here. Either on his ship or in his
cannot build it
stronghold.
yet because it's a stronghold.
You need
guy.
the spare. You
I
need
need
the
to
spare
do
settler
that.
there.
Ah, good
Yeah.
point. He
Yeah.
cannot build it here
That's
because
right.
that guy, because he's in a stronghold, cannot be used. He cannot go away. He is
neither
there
can the
forever.
captain.
Right, and a captain is
The
not a
interesting thing,
settlement.
Having stronghold in 2 Andes.
Is painful.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Oh, wow. That's an interesting... Oh, maybe I should have placed that somewhere else. But, all right. So,
Spain.
and he can't here because of the fact that he's only in 2 adjacent lands of
Right.
different types. All right. So, let's see. Amazonia? No. No. All right. So I can't build here because looking at this, I'm not... Yeah. I'm only in 2 of the Caribbeans. I'm only in 1 of the Amazonia. So we're just going to tax it. So we get 1 gold. 1 gold for here. Through the chain here, we will get 2, 4, total of 5 onto the ship. There is no captain on here, but...
This is your cat. No, I'm not.
And that comes home.
All right. I will govern Santa Maria World as well. As much as it pains me, I cannot build there, even though I have this giant pile of money. The captain stays there, and
Excuse me, hold on. How much money is that?
that is 7.
Yeah! I'll go ahead and use
Nice.
my pirate,
Brutal.
and I will take 3 of it, sir.
All right, let me break up this 5.
No worries.
4. There's your 3.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
That's rough. Your plunder.
Yeah, I got me some booty!
And he now spends that pirate token.
Yes, and that is
because
gone.
that's a one-time bonus.
Yeah, it's a one-shot, just like all these others, right? All right, so that was Portugal. England, you are up, sir.
Okay.
So, I'm curious, while Dan takes his turn, have any of you guys,
One there.
A, have you heard of Niña Pinta from Ragnar Brothers? And 2, have you played it? And what do you think of it? And 3, if you haven't played it, what do you think so far? Does it sound interesting to you?
You governed that.
I certainly does. I got 1 chip. Why don't I?
Cheater.
I'm going to get 1 for this. And it's coming
Okay. All right. So we are on to Spain. We will tax here for 2. If I can here excuse me, I will color up. There.
That's
There.
my money you're changing up, by the way.
Now I need 2 of that.
Yeah, there you go.
And those 2 actually are going to hang out here in the stronghold. And neither of them can come home, so the ship just travels home. We have homing. They're like homing pigeons. That's who's steering. That's who's steering the boats. The homing pigeons is steering the
Like a whole
boats.
flock.
The captain was supposed to
That's
come
the
home
only reasonable explanation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing else makes sense.
I governed Pinta World and got 2 from my town.
I like
Even
not
though-
to pirate it.
Thank you. Or do you?
No.
And that's 2 from the town, regardless of what land type it is in.
All right.
Okay, so I get 6 for this, 2 for each.
Yep.
It yeah. In fact, and
He comes back.
you got your 6 over there in the
Yep.
corner.
Thank you very
There
much.
we go. They can actually see the cash over there
Oh,
too.
good.
So, all right. Everyone has brought their ships home. Yeah.
I believe so.
So governing is complete, and now we go into phase 5, which is select benefits. So in turn order, France starts, and the cost is 1 gold for the first one. And you are allowed, if we keep going past 7 Gesundheit, each subsequent benefit is 7 gold as well. It does not increase once it hits 7. All right. That does seem like a copious amount of gold, but if you're it's
Filthy
better to
rich.
spend it here to get more points
Yeah.
for it there.
When you're in the end game, you're converting it,
totally.
and it's a better
Yeah.
conversion.
Yep.
Right?
I will spend 1. I will take the town.
Yeah,
Wow.
shocker.
And that town will go to the Amazonia right there.
So it's free. He spent the settler, and no rule has to apply in this case. He just must spend the settler, which he did. And again, 1 town per player per land. Okay.
Per player. Okay.
Spain, by your benefit. Oh.
Just double checking
Okay,
something
yeah.
real quick. Just
Sorry.
making sure. All right. So. All right. So I will spend my 1 gold. And I will do something. I promise.
I don't.
Man. My fear, I'll think out loud. I like the idea of the settler to put him here in Amazonia, which I can because it's adjacent to the Andes here.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is there are still 4 tokens here. 2 are build, 2 are grow. So I only have a 25% chance or a 50% chance that a build comes out for me to be able to build in any of the Amazonias. Oh, boy. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it for later. I will take the buy 2 for the price of 1 benefit.
Cool.
And we go into Portugal. And let's see, SDM says, what game is the Ragnar Brothers' claim to fame? There's a couple, I would say. The big one, if you enjoy war games, let me see if I can grab it real quick, actually. It should be on the one-off area. It should be over there.
I will buy the 5 gold benefit, so I'll pay 1 to get 5.
It's actually down there, isn't it?
I will buy the any type art
Nice.
thing. The wild art.
And we're back to France.
Yes.
This is crazy.
But we were spending. We're at 2.
Yeah, we're at 2 now.
Yeah.
Is it out in the room?
No, it should be in here unless somebody grabbed it. But Angola is the big war game that they are, in the war game circles, are definitely famous for. And then DR Congo would be of the more modern. They did, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they did History of the World, I think back in the day. But I'm talking more recent times. Those are probably the 2 more. DR Congo I wouldn't really say is common. But
What's that game like?
what, DR Congo?
Yeah, I don't know anything
it's
about
political struggle, and the artwork is very Ragnar Brothers. It's very their style, just eclectic.
Okay.
But we have yet to play it. I know the board game group guys speak very highly about it.
Oh, cool.
Some of the there are expansions within the main game itself. Some it's very modular, and some they say, yeah, maybe keep those in the box.
Not
Some
quite
of
as
them
good.
too much randomness brought into it. But yeah.
And then the other more recent game is Backpacks and Barefoots.
Oh yeah,
Excuse me, Backpacks and Blisters.
the one that
was
just
on
finished
Kickstarter.
on Kickstarter, right? Yeah. All right. So we're up to 2 gold.
I'm going to pass.
Wow.
Going first, I assume.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 gold, get 3 back, and I will take the only one that we've seen so far. Move this out of the way. I will take the infantry.
Nice.
That's going to allow me to place the first State of War banner. Now I'm all stressing about where Angola is.
They're out there. I saw DR Congo on the shelf out there.
Okay.
I bet it's
Okay.
there with the other Ragnar Brother games.
Oh, wait, no, I'm an idiot. It's right here.
Oh.
It's sitting sideways.
Look where your face is, and then
Oh,
look
there
right
it
in
is.
front of it.
Yep.
That's a sweet box.
It is, isn't it?
I will buy the Settler.
And it's a area impulse, I believe is what this is. I've yet to play it. I just know it's extremely well thought of. Found it new and shrink for pennies on the dollar, and I was like, yeah, I've heard really good things. Published by MMP, which is ironic. So that it's
that's why it's not.
Phil Kendall, who is one of the guys behind Ragnar Brothers, is the designer, but it's actually published by MMP. So that's a little, but...
It's back to you.
All right, so you guys keep stealing good stuff.
I believe that I paid a fair price for it.
We're up to 3. Matt still is passed. Well, he obviously is already passed, so we can't do anything else. I'm not even paying for it's not even my money. So I will, I'll pay 3 more, and I'll go ahead and take Anatomy
Nice.
to go with my 6 others.
Sure.
When did you get those? That's amazing.
And as much as it pains me to do so, I'm going to pass and take second.
All right.
Me too. I'm gonna take third.
You can't take second. You have to. No, I'm just.
I'm taking
messing.
it anyway.
No, I know.
That's not technically true. Had he taken anything out here, he could have taken it.
Yeah, one of the
there is one that does
Just
break that
pass and
rule.
take
Right.
someone else's.
So
Doesn't
now
take any.
we
That's
go
pretty
into
cool.
4, and I could, if I wish. I do not wish. So I too
There will be no
shall
wishing
pass.
there.
There will be no wishing. So we discard all the other benefits. Matt, if you will take care of those, sir, and then place the benefit as Ash has already done. Remove the state of war marker. And we are into era 3. Cool. So, establish a new era. Reveal the grow and build, please.
It is Nina build.
Ah!
And the benefit
Right where I was talking about putting it, too.
And the benefit is 3 gold.
All right. Everybody gets paid 3. And may I have one more,
No.
please?
Okay.
All right, thanks. All right. So, we did that. Place new benefits. Matt, your honor, sir.
So it's spent here real quick. Oh, that was...
Botany. Alchemy.
It's very colorful.
We got a theater, Catholicism, painting, a general, another military, and a knight. Cool. All right, so now load ships, and don't forget to pay for your dudes, and we're going to load left to right, just as a reminder. If you have captains out here, which green has one here, is that the only captain out here?
I think it is.
I think so. So just remember, Portugal, you cannot send a captain to Santa Maria, or else your ship will travel home
Yes.
with everybody still on board. Oh, we forgot again. State of war markers.
Yeah.
Real quick. So, okay, if one world must be in a state of war, which it's actually 2.
No,
If 2 worlds must be in a state of war.
just one now.
It's still just.
Oh, it's still
There are
just
3.
one. So whoever has the most military markers, i.e. me, I get to dictate where this goes. So you get this may impact what you do. So with me going last, and here I'm just stream of consciousness out loud. With me going last, I like the idea of putting it here, except for me going last. People can kill my guys here, and they would because of the extra income there. So I don't want to do that. Same goes with over there in Nina world. So I will protect myself and place it over there in Pinta world.
I think that's an okay decision.
I've done a really poor job
That's how I feel as
positioning
well.
my men.
I'm badly out of position.
Misery loves company. So
Yeah.
I don't even know what in position means yet. So
Well,
That,
okay.
For what it's worth, that's how I felt last game.
So okay, so here I'm looking. I have one in Andes, right? I have nothing else going on here. I have nobody in Andes here, and I have nobody here. That's not doing me a lot of good. I can't
see.
build there,
I see.
right? Even though I could conceivably, I can't. Here I have Amazonia, but I have no Amazonia here and none here, and I'm like,
Okay.
ugh! So I've done a really poor job of positioning myself for this.
I keep looking at this and seeing ninja because of the hook on
Oh yeah.
It's Ninja World.
Yeah,
Ninja World.
you never see settlements coming.
Nicely
Alright.
done.
Oh, that's frustrating, isn't it? That's okay. Let's live a little. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're rolling deep in cash.
Huh. Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Now I
Oh,
understand.
wait a minute. There's something I overlooked. Can't really talk about it right now. We'll hear in a little bit, though.
Remind me.
Yeah, remind me to talk about that.
Upon the reveal.
Yeah.
Nope. In hindsight, I wish I would have put the state of war marker somewhere else.
Yeah, I thought you might think that.
Yep. I'm nothing if not consistent. Everyone finished?
Finished.
I think so.
Fini.
All right, reveal. Oh, I will momentarily hide the rest of my gold. There we go. I have 8. I pay 8.
I have 9. I pay 9.
I have 7. How much do I pay?
I have 7. I pay an indeterminate number that is equal to the men somehow. Some way.
All right, so France, you're up, sir. Oh, and if this wasn't clear, there we go.
Oh.
I think, right? Is that what I was doing?
Mm.
Oh, see, hold on, I'm cheating. Not on purpose. I'm not looking at what you
Oh,
guys
you're not
are
actually
doing.
on screen.
Okay, so I will fix this so you guys didn't see that I was cheating. Actually, I want to go here, there. There we go.
Not cheating, just mistaken.
Yeah, there we go. So what I had is I had Santa Maria second, but I
Common
can't.
story.
Yeah, yeah, it sounds good.
Alright, Santa Maria is coming over to there, and we are going to fight right there.
All right, so he is fighting, so he's using his special ability.
He has done fought.
Yeah, I had to use it eventually.
All right, so his captain, there, and dude just hanging out. All right.
I had plans for the Andean Plains.
And that is all. They will stay right there.
So here's an interesting thing. That actually helps me in a sense that... No, it doesn't, does it? Because that's... Yeah,
No,
it
it's
does.
not at capacity. It's grow.
Yeah, it does help because he actually took out the... I don't have to fear him attacking now. He took care of the late work for me, i.e. the Portuguese. Go ahead, sir. Oh, and you were straight going Santa Maria World right after that, too.
Yep.
Oh, that's dirty.
That's painful. So, we are instead sailing to Amazonia with 3 settlers. 1 will migrate to... I suppose it doesn't really matter. Actually, it does. No, because it's not in state of war. Here's where you mean that the captain was protecting. But only France can break the state of war rule, so we will sail to Amazonia. This is now over capacity, so 1 will die.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not?
It's 4 because of the grow.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
It's
but
at 4.
Doesn't this count as a settlement?
Yes, it does. Good
Okay.
call. Yep.
So
it's
settlements
yes,
versus
settle-
settlers.
Yes, correct.
I was very confused by that when I was reading the rules. Yeah.
Dudes versus settlements.
Yes.
That's that honestly is a better way to think of it.
He has finished
Not
pillage.
being sexist, just settlers, settlements, or you could people versus
Settlement.
settlements.
If
Yeah,
you want to
yeah.
get real French about it.
Okay.
Dudes and dudes.
Well, we don't.
Settlement.
He may,
Yeah.
but we don't.
Well,
So I'm up next. I will be going to Niña
Oh, gonna explore
Oh, boy.
Ithmith.
Mundo Niña.
Oh, you get a settler.
So I get the settler
Immediately.
Where does he go?
And let's double check
to that land.
So right there. Okay.
I think so.
That might...
In or adjacent, so it's the same as if the
Yeah.
benefit.
Well, that's at capacity right
It
now.
is right now, as is the Caribbean.
They all are.
Yeah, so you get it, and he dies.
That's brutal.
Well, where did he die? I want to know.
Well, he's definitely going to the ice desert.
Okay, all right,
If
he
he's
died.
gonna die, he's going down hard.
All right, so now I am going out here to Niña World, which I'm glad you took it for the team. Kinda. Yeah, I really should have put the State of War marker over here.
Mhm.
So we're gonna.
I would have enjoyed it as well. To the
Oh,
Rockies.
hold on. Wait. Nope. Bring it down to Patagonia,
Yep,
please.
that mine.
Yep.
A terrible thing to waste.
And we will migrate. One chap will go up to Amazonia, exactly.
Okay. So. Oh, that's not my turn. It's Francis' turn.
It is Francis' turn.
Yeah, we'll go to Pinta World, and we'll see what's hiding out in the Isthmus. It's another stronghold.
Jeez.
You are
I will
the...
just take all the strongholds.
You are the strongest.
Wow.
He is the
holder.
Stephen Bonacore of Niña and Pinta. Yes.
All the strongholds belong to me.
Yes. At least that one's in a different area, in a different land, right? All right, so we are on to Portugal.
So here's the problem. I looked at those Rockies. I don't remember
Oh
what they
no,
are.
not again.
I don't remember.
Well, you've looked. I feel like you should be entitled. It's not a memory game, is it? I mean...
Yeah, go for it.
No. I'm not going to look again.
Okay, all right.
I feel like it's incumbent upon me to remember what I looked at.
Okay.
I have some vague recollection
fine,
of
too.
mountains and gold.
Well, that's because
It's the
it should be silver. It should be the Rockies, right? Yeah, let's see.
Uranium,
Actually, there were
maybe?
gold mines here.
You-
too.
Yeah,
You
I
are
know they
correct.
were. Hey,
Hey,
mountains and gold.
all
All
right.
right.
Captain comes in.
If you're trying to
settlers come
get
in.
3 adjacent lands, this is not the place you want to be.
No.
Look, it's like
It's not happening.
That's actually not terribly far off from correct.
Oh, sorry.
No,
I'm
you're
5
fine.
gold.
No, you're good.
Thank
There's
you.
5. All right, cool. All right, and now we will go on to England.
Be heading to Pinta. Exploring up here.
I will say the game is flowing much smoother, This
I
game.
agree.
which as to be expected, I
makes
suppose. But there's some
I'm still tripping
vagaries
up in my
of-
head of, I want to build here. There's no build token out. You cannot build
That's
there.
Right.
what I've been doing.
The game conditions keep
yeah.
tripping me up in my
So
head.
there's a couple things that I would have liked. I would have liked these a little bit. The graphic design a little bit clearer.
Yeah.
I like to stand out, more contrast at a glance. And I wish these were somehow more
A totem
obvious
or something.
Yes.
Be a
Something.
house
Yeah.
for building.
All right. So that was England.
Yeah.
Jolly old England. We will go out to Pinta World. And now that it is completely explored, which I didn't expect, I'll be honest, it doesn't have a grow token. It should in the Rockies, but let's
Would
see.
you like some botany?
You're gonna die, clown.
Yeah.
At least one dude is dying. Minimum one guy. This is pretty horrible. Maybe 2. Wow. That's what we call piss poor planning. Oh, it is war. Hold on one second.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That's a
Not
different
so
story.
fast, my friend. This works.
There you go.
All right. So it is in a state of war. So ergo, my captain will come on, and he will say, "Off with your head." To the French. There and there. That is over limit, but we do migration first. And believe it or not, we're actually going to come over here
Yeah.
and migrate there. And why no?
He's gonna die though.
Because of the settlement, I overlooked that, didn't I?
You can go up there if you want.
It does. That's the thing.
I
He's trying
can't.
to get the 3 of a kind.
Yeah. So, but we'll go there so he doesn't die, and at least. Oh, actually, having him there instead of somewhere else, at least that continues my
Yeah,
chain.
you have a
too.
chain
So,
either
yeah.
way. Yeah.
Even though it's not 3 different lands, but it might help with other lands. So,
Right.
okay, cool. All right, so that was back to France. I'm just trying to help him, keep a hold of his population. I actually
Really?
did that as a favor to France.
That was very thoughtful.
I'm a team player, man. It looks pretty cool, like from the top down view.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at it here. It looks pretty cool.
2 and 2.
Looks busy. And it
Yeah.
looks, I don't know if garish. Just some of the color choices. Like the purple or the pinks.
Yeah, the fuchsias.
Fuchsia.
Fuchsia,
All right.
there we go.
There we go.
That's exactly what color
It's pink
that
on
is.
part of it,
Yeah.
if you want to get real.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I think it looks interesting at least.
yeah. It has presence, to be certain.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't really look like anything else.
No. it is unique. And this was voted on by, did everybody vote for this?
Everyone playing here, and
Yeah.
then one person
I
who's
believe
playing
so.
the colonists.
Okay, so everybody did vote for this for Game of the Month.
Yep.
So, cool. All right, good
This-
deal.
I don't know how much sense this makes, but I'm going to go here because I want to get my money off of there.
And
That's
you've
gonna go
already
there.
attacked.
I've already attacked, so I can't attack, so he's just going to hang out and go, oh, I die, unfortunately.
Or is he going to migrate? Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
anywhere.
It doesn't really matter.
There's no real good place
Nowhere
to
to go.
migrate.
2-2. So, where do you want him to die? Not that it matters, but.
He's going to die with his friends there. He's in his friend's
Okay.
arms in the stronghold.
He's not allowed into the stronghold. Only one person can do
He
that.
was
Yeah.
he was in that case because he was dying anyway.
Like
So,
Scrooge
he's
McDuck,
pounding on the door.
he's just dying amidst the gold. All right. So now we are on to Portugal.
All right. Going to Niña World and the Rockies. And a stronghold.
If you want, keep him standing up.
Oh, thanks. Yep.
There you go.
What do
Anybody
these strange things do?
Anybody migrating?
No.
Okay.
Right.
Jolly good England.
To the Appalachians. See what's there.
Ah.
Another settler.
And you can actually do something
Yes,
with it this
that's
time.
actually okay this time.
He will stay there.
Yes, you will. That is just fine.
All right. So Santa Maria. So, right. So, there. That'll work. It's allowed 3 because of the grow. Oops. He comes over. Normally we'd have these guys standing up, but so it's easier and clearer for y'all to see at home.
It's funny, I can actually distinguish them better with them laying down because of the little shadow from the pants.
Oh,
And the
really?
pointy-
Interesting.
And the pointiness of
I
the arms,
totally
they're
believe
easier
it.
for me to
Okay, all right,
distinguish
that makes sense.
laying
Okay.
down and standing up. Bizarrely.
Okay, then maybe this is how we do it.
And they're,
This is how
slightly
we do
thicker
it.
standing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Or
yeah,
laying
they
down.
are. Yeah, I
Yeah,
see
I mean,
that.
there's a size difference. The shape is different. They have the pants, but
But when they're standing up, they are harder to
Yeah.
see. Fact. All right.
A bald head is a bald head is a bald head. Oh,
yeah.
Hey. All right. So now we govern, starting with France.
yeah.
And remember, these two now you can build if you meet the qualifications.
Yeah. And I lost my Andes, so I don't meet the
Yes,
qualifications.
the royal y'all. Exactly, yes.
So, do I just go for the money?
Show me the money! There's a lot of stuff on that board.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just look,
Really
wow,
is.
there is a lot of stuff.
It's a big difference between 3 and 4 players.
It
It's
really
far
is.
more
Oh,
populous.
interesting.
Yeah, I'll go and do over here first. In Niña World, I will get 1 for my blue guy there, 1 for the mine, and 2 for the
The
guy
stronghold?
The stronghold, and Captain will come home.
Are you storing any of it in your stronghold?
No, I don't think so.
All right,
Did
we're
we
on
go
to
over the gold
Portugal.
limit in a stronghold?
I don't think
thought
so.
you did.
It's 3
Okay.
in a stronghold. If that wasn't clear, if we did omit that, yep. All right, so Portugal.
All right. I will begin by governing in Santa Maria.
All right,
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And that is a chain connected, so you're good to go.
And the captain is coming home,
'Cause-
and I am going to build. Oh, sorry, yeah. The captain has finished his plundering, and he will climb on the backs of settlers all the way home.
There you go.
Now, I'm going to build. And I can build either in the Amazons, because I am there, or in the Rockies, or frankly, anywhere here, because I have a chain of 3 different kinds of land.
Yes.
And now the question is, where am I building?
Tell us, Ash.
That is a question.
You know what? I have to build in the Rockies because that is the non-productive land.
So, real
I
quick,
think that's a good choice.
where'd that $2 come from?
This is the change from my 5.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, okay. So, yeah, it must be spent from his ship or
Right.
from a stronghold. So he spends his 3, gets his $2, the settler goes away, and voila,
Et voila, a town.
in the very
In the
cold
ice desert.
desert of the Rockies.
Desert.
England.
Okay. So we will govern over here. So I get 1, 0, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that doesn't give you much revenue, but at least he completes the chain.
Yes.
That's right. Don't have another 1 anywhere.
Yeah, does
That's
anyone
I'm going to
have
spend
change?
it though, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'll change
So-
it here.
So I'm in the Appalachians everywhere.
All right.
So I will build there.
All right. Guaranteed income and guaranteed chain. And if we didn't mention, towns and cities can never be sacked or plundered. Those are permanent settlements.
Cool.
All right.
Captain's coming back.
All right.
Do you want another water?
This place.
Do you want anything?
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I'm contemplating where I would like to build. I cannot build. Nope, no Andes there. So I'm going to go ahead and govern in Santa Maria. So I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6. And we will go ahead and build in the Caribbean. So we will take 3 of my 6 back, spend 3 to build, take him home. He becomes a town. And Captain will come home. I was contemplating leaving him there for the simple fact that to protect him if we do have warfare, which is a good chance because we're going into 2/3 of the towns will be in a state of war, or 2/3 of the worlds will be in a state of war, but decided, you know what, if I do, maybe I come and protect these cats over here. So that is Spain. We are back to France.
I will govern in Santa Maria. So this is 2. Then another 2 is 4.
Towns are 2.
2.
So 3, 4, right there.
Yep. And I'm going to take home all this money in the stronghold too. Because I need dudes on the map.
Okay.
That requires money.
Is your captain coming home?
And Captain's coming home. So I'll get my other 4 on the other side.
Okay. Just drop 1 off and get a
Yep.
5. There we go. All right. So we are into now Portugal.
Portugal's. So I will govern in Pinta world, and so I get each settler carries back a gold, so that's 1 off the mine, a 2nd off the mine. The captain shall return, and then each settler also generates the revenue, 1 apiece. And so the boat and 4 gold and a captain. Any pirates? 4 gold going.
No,
gone.
his settlement technically made $2, but it's immediately lost
can't
because he
lose
does
that.
not have a chain to come up there.
I realized I did that with my 6
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll govern here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Captain's coming back. I'll make a change.
Now with your 4, there is a build token in Santa Maria.
if you would like to build a town.
That's true. So I could build in the
Now,
Appalachians there.
You cannot build because of... you're red, right?
Yeah.
He's red.
So-
he has Appalachia.
Okay,
Yeah.
because you have because this 2 forest and a
Right.
plain is
Is
not,
not 3
but
different types.
3 Appalachia, so he could build there if he wishes.
Had he
for 3.
connected his lands, he would have 3 kinds.
Correct. And that's a bit of a fiddly little
I'm
thing
not-
to track, but it's becoming easier now with more experience. I'm
It's
noticing.
a fun puzzle to solve.
It
It's a
is.
fun puzzle
I
to
will
solve to
build
get
there.
your guys where they need to go, so you can build your things, so you can do your other thing, and then actually get the gold back home.
Right. Yes, sir.
Building a
Sorry.
skyscraper.
Okay.
A column house.
The
it's
camera-
like a row house. But up.
The camera appreciates your consideration.
Yes.
All right. So I will.
It's all for my fans.
Right. Clearly.
Amazonia. No. So I can't build over here. So I'm just going to go ahead and take some cash. So this is a chain. So we will go 2, 4, 5, 6 plus this one from the mine. So 6 more. And if you'll hand me my ship, please.
Oh, yeah.
And he will come home, and I will get 6 more quiche.
Is that the currency in this? Like it's wigs in Lisboa. It's quiche.
Yeah, it's quiche here. Yeah, they're not real men.
It does look like a round of cheese.
Right,
It could be
right.
quiche.
It could be
France,
quiche.
you're up.
They eat
I
a
will
lot
do
of quiche
over
in
here.
France.
I
Yeah.
will take.
I assume.
I will take my 2. Oh, I can get another.
2.
I'll make change.
2? Why 2?
Oh,
So
1.
he's
Sorry,
cheating.
just the 1. Just the 1.
Yeah, we were like, you don't need change. Is
No.
your captain coming home?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I will govern in the last world, Nina. I will generate 2 there, and I think I'll leave it in the stronghold. I'll see what this whole stronghold thing's about.
Okay.
Captain comes home.
I get 1.
I finally have 3 captains
The
to
captain
expend
is
again.
coming home.
What a novel concept.
And
It's kind of overrated. No, you know.
I'm just kind of hurting though because I didn't get any of these big payouts for any of those. So
For anyone who's sitting on a bunch of 1s, can you change up?
I can. So there's 5. Yep. All right. So
I'll do that too, actually.
frustrated. I can't build. I have that money in the stronghold. It's not doing me any good right now. I got to get to another Caribbean or a 3rd type, which is why I wanted to come over here into the ice desert. However, I can't. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's a chain. Captain will come home. Get 4. I'll pay 1 more for 5.
Sweet.
All right. So that is the govern phase. And now we go into phase 5, which is select benefits. We start at 2 gold apiece. We start with France. It is your honor, sir.
I will take it down again.
Yep.
I will take it down.
It's the only way I've been getting him out, and he will go down here.
And
By breaking the rules.
Yep.
Leave it to France.
Yeah, right. Yes, sir. Rule breaker, France. All right. Napoleon. All right. So now we go into Portugal.
So here's a question.
Here is the answer.
If you place a settler with the benefit token, he's not killed by reduction.
No, he must not break the reduction.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He cannot. He must honor the limits of the town. That's
Just like when Dan got the benefit from the land.
right.
Okay.
That's right.
Same rules apply.
Land with benefits.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3.
Yeah, I will say that 2 for 1, less exciting when you're
Really?
4th. When you're
Oh.
4th.
I believe that.
6 gold, awfully tasty.
Yeah, it is. And I got the 5 for 1 before. I might just get the 6 for 2 now. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Spend 2.
Get 6. And here it comes back.
Okay. And we are on to England.
Okay. I will spend 2. Alright, I'm going to take theater.
Alright, I will spend 2, looking for 3 back. I will take the Knight. So I will keep my advantage there. And so that's the end. So we go to 3 gold apiece, starting with
La France.
the cheating French.
How can I cheat some more?
I'm sure you'll find a way.
Excuse me.
I will pay 3. We'll take the pirates.
Nice.
That feels cheaty.
Nice pick.
Yeah.
I will pay 3 for the General.
I will pass.
Oh, I really want more, but I really want to pass. This is brutal.
Turn order is really important.
Yeah, it is.
I underestimated it at first.
Allergies, sorry. Man.
Yes! He killed. Oh, he does
I'm-
get on
I'm-
the ship.
Nice.
Yes.
I'm
Wow.
too scared to go later in turn order this
Okay.
turn. Thank
And
you.
now 4. Bless you.
I will pass.
And now it is down to 1.
Now, if you were thinking about buying one and wasn't sure,
Yeah.
now it makes sense because
Yeah.
you've got nothing to lose other than 4 quiche.
That's
as
true.
as I will do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Paid 5. Getting 1 back. What am I getting?
What are you getting? Oh, and the metal
Oh, yeah.
here is for mountains.
Mountains.
Everything else we've seen already, so
Right.
I think we're pretty covered there. Oh man, woo! Allergies kicking all of a sudden. I have this bad habit of once I start sneezing, I don't stop until I
Huh.
blow my nose. I
Wow.
don't know why.
Huh.
I haven't taken that out to
Yeah.
see how long it will go. Like, will it go for 2 days? I
think you
don't
should.
know. Right?
Let's
Yeah.
find out. Not right now.
Right, yeah.
Since
Off
we're live,
screen.
let's
right,
find
yeah,
out.
Yeah, right, right.
There's a Guinness World Record in it somewhere for
Let's
you.
do some
You just-
science.
Yep. Keep
I
going.
heard about a guy who, in Guinness for hiccups, that it was for years. And
Oh my
can you-
gosh.
I think I'd rather die.
Yeah.
I-
No.
It's
That's
so bad.
That,
Did he hiccup in his sleep?
yeah, I don't know.
Huh.
Huh.
How is that possible?
It's just a spasm. You would think maybe acupuncture would fix it, it
Something,
kind of
yeah.
trigger it to get it to calm down,
I don't
or
think you can
I'm taking the
acupuncture
Catholic
diaphragm.
token.
Maybe you can.
I don't know if you could. I mean, it's a muscle.
It'd be
right?
worth a shot.
Yeah, at that point, wouldn't it?
It's up to 5. I choose not to pay 5. So now
All
we
right,
flush.
so now we go into discard the remaining benefits. A whole lot of benefits get wiped.
I'm removing the state of war token.
Thank you.
I'm
And
4th.
and you reset. We're into era 4, which stays there. Bueno.
Pinta grows.
Oh.
All right,
boy.
so
And we all get 3.
3. Nice. So I will turn in 1, 2,
I really
and get
need
5.
That's a lot.
Me too. I was below 15.
God.
All right. Well, I wanted to buy more, but I thought turn order was more important. So we'll see.
I think it
So,
might be.
all right, we are just past halfway. Here we go. Matt,
Quit neglecting your job.
any type?
So
We have
busy
astronomy. Protestant and Catholic. We have some poetry, artillery,
Poetry
and
next to artillery.
any religion.
I like it.
Yeah, and any religion next to artillery as well. All right, state of war markers. I place 1 because I have the majority, and then because we are placing 2, it goes to whoever else is in second for...
Hello.
Yep, there we go.
Oh,
So
that's right.
Portugal.
Can little Davis be my captain?
Yes.
Yes.
Which is really interesting because I don't care where you place them because you have to place them in 2 different ones.
So you can
I guess
have
I
at
can do
least
it.
once. Yeah, well, which is the whole thing, right? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and hook it up, and Nina.
Thanks for doing the lifting for me.
And then once that happens, we can load ships and pay.
You know what? Santa Maria World is at war as well.
All right. So everywhere you can build, you can kill. If you can dodge a wrench, you can kill some settlers. All
What
right.
if you can't dodge a wrench?
Then you're gonna have a bruise.
Then you're in serious trouble.
Okay, so that's gonna happen first.
Man, going forth is painful.
Yeah, I'm
Being
well,
able
that's
to
why I
predict it.
sacrificed to
Yeah.
be able to go second.
Yeah.
It totally would. Yeah, absolutely. And now you see also why it's an advantage to go first. So that's why Spain's
Sure.
special ability. Yeah,
Matters.
that's special enough. You get to go first. All right.
The biggest ship having to go first rule
Also matters.
is
Yep.
yeah. I hadn't come across a situation where that irritated me before, but
Until now.
Well, effectively, it means that you're paying for that ship to go first because you're
Right.
loading it up with extra
Right,
crew.
That's true.
You're crewing it up, rather.
That makes sense.
Accruing.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, that's so good. We're changing the order.
What am I doing?
Yep, I know exactly what's going on there. And
Okay.
wow. What am I trying to do in Pinta? Yeah, it's definitely, the game definitely feels different 3 versus 4.
Yeah, it's
It
surprising.
really does.
Cool.
And I think in a better way. I'm enjoying it more at 4 than I am
Yeah,
I
okay.
was at 3.
Yeah, the crowdedness is nice. It's
Yeah.
fun.
The competition for
There's a lot of
spaces,
decisions.
because well, the interesting thing is at 3 and 4 players, the population limit is the same, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
So
One or yeah.
let me
We've
make
hit-
sure I'm not lying.
I feel like
about
we've hit
that,
the
right?
population limit
Yeah.
a lot more.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
Well, yeah,
no,
because there's
and
more
it's a
guys
tighter
coming out.
game. So I think this is definitely only 2 plays in, but I feel like this is going to be a better 4-player game than it is a 3 because of the looseness.
Yeah.
The settlement capacity of each land is the same at 3 and 4.
Now, it's a 2-player where the capacity goes down.
It does.
I
So
bet they
2 and
play
4
well at
would
2.
probably
Yeah,
play
yeah.
better than 3. I mean,
Ready to sail?
no, not yet. I'm sorry. I'm running my mouth and.
Sorry, you brought back weird Warcraft memories. Ready to say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Work.
You know what? Yeah, I think. Wait.
Why not?
Oh wait. It's got to
Definitely.
grow now. Hold
Maybe.
on. That's different. Now I am ready to sail. Everyone.
Mm, Still
Is that a
hemming
fog
and
one?
hawing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. The fog is rolling in.
Sorry, I'm still hemming and hawing.
That's all right. Well, it's more fogging than,
Yeah.
than hawing.
Him and Holloway.
So, Dan, so far, is it making sense and everything?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's not as complex as I thought.
As the
it was
rules
after
made it
reading
out
the
to. Yeah,
rules.
yeah. Not the strongest rule book I've read in a while.
Certainly not terrible, but it just I didn't quite put it together.
And that's one of those things to where, Dan, that's really what we're trying. We're waiting on you. We're
Okay.
killing time.
Done.
So okay.
Okay.
But
Reveal.
the idea behind the playthroughs, right?
Right.
And I mean, these. If it were me, it'd be invaluable to me to see.
Mhm.
So I'm sailing 8.
Sailing 9.
8.
6.
All right. So I'm
Wow.
sailing 8. $2 back.
I'm surprised to see
Oh.
empty boats from England. I played England before, and man, I was chopped to the gills every time.
Yeah, I don't know that I've sent a single one with 4 yet.
Interesting.
Huh.
Actually,
All right. Way to make use of that. All right. So England, you're up.
first one
Speaking
is
of.
going to Santa Maria.
And
And are you attacking, or simply coexisting?
he's like, and well, attack, you
Whoa.
say?
No, I'm pretty sure I had a plan, but I forgot what it is. So the captain can make a chain.
Let me double check.
For gold moving, not for
but
building.
not for
Yeah.
building. So if I were to,
The way I look at that, he gets gold and goes, "Yeah, I'll take some gold because
Oh.
building gun. No, heck
so yeah, they all
no. Too
disembark.
much work."
Oh, but you could still attack anyways, because one of his guys is in the stronghold. You would still have a settler
Oh,
remaining.
That's true.
Mhm.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Not
You
trying to tell
cannot
you.
kill him.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why he's standing up to differentiate him.
Standing his ground.
I think instead, mostly just to see what happens, I'm gonna migrate that guy
Okay.
down there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So Spain.
Spain wants to check something on the combat. Is it how many? It doesn't have to go.
Oh, does it have to go to the death? I thought
exactly.
so. I
So
thought
let's see. Hold
it
on.
does.
Player attacking.
I mean, I don't know, but
The attacker removes a pair of settlers, one settler of their own and one belonging to another player. Several pairs can be removed in this way. Can,
Not must.
not must. Ergo, the attacker decides. At least that's how I'm reading that.
Yep.
Are we in agreement?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see how it could be intended in a different way, but
Well,
I
hold
think
on.
that's the
It
most
is,
obvious.
it is Spain's sail and populate phase, the penal world, with a captain and 3 settlers, proceeds to remove 2 Spanish settlers and 2 French settlers. And yeah, so he eliminated everything, but that could, I wish it would specify that, but we're going to go under the assumption that it's a may, although that's not going to come into play here.
Oh.
We are going to go here.
I have a vague recollection about it going to the death, but maybe it's elsewhere in the book. I don't
Okay.
recall.
And by
If you
all
don't-
means...
Yeah, I was going to say, if you don't mind me spreading German
Not
in
at
the
all.
book,
No, that's
I'll
fine.
take a look.
All right, so we have 5 here. The limit is 4. We shall migrate.
Did you lose one of your guys?
He did.
Oh, okay.
Did I? No, I did not.
Oh.
That's what it was.
I think
That's
you
what it
started
was.
to, and
Yeah.
then you put him back.
Yeah, sorry. All right. No, I was like, well, he's going to die anyway.
he
I'm
came
like,
back.
it's okay. All right, so done. Next,
France.
France. Oh, sorry. Got these.
oh, all right.
This way.
Have a good morning.
Here to Nina.
Oh, excuse me. We actually did that incorrectly.
What? Did what?
A land... Oh, no. Never mind. Sorry. I missed
We're just going to go with
yeah.
you're under the weather and
I'm
not.
under the weather.
No, it's no worries.
Come over here. I will take an England away.
Oh, come on.
But that's all. We'll just the one. You can. The other one can stay.
Thank you.
All right, Portugal.
Do I get extra fighting points if I have a
No.
war elephant?
No, you
Style
do not
points, yes.
you do
Okay,
not get
all
to be
right.
Hannibal.
Okay,
Sorry.
so
okay.
I'll take style points. That's good enough for me.
Nope. Yeah, I don't see it.
All right. So we're gonna play it as
As
and actually, if only we had access to the internet and the interconnected series of tubes, I will
It'd be
look that
so
up.
useful if you could just access.
I wish
all
there
of
was like a
human
website about
knowledge.
board games.
I know
people
where we
post
could
this
like
kind of
look
stuff.
this stuff.
You should
right.
start one.
Portugal, you're up.
That's a great idea. I bet it'd have to be a database for all the different kinds of board games.
You
It
could
would be
call
a
it
really
Board
complicated
Game Nerd.
website. Yeah, that's a good idea.
You guys are
Just
terrible.
make it slightly convoluted though, because people don't like things that are too easy.
Oh, yeah.
You know, databases are really complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, or you could call it the Way of the Geek. Geekdo, maybe.
Yeah. I like that. Geek too.
Terrible.
So I have consolidated in the Isthmus, since I was unwise and did not put Pinta World at war. And I will migrate. Is that at capacity?
Is that a Portuguese
That is-
accent?
2 plus 1, so it is.
It is. Yeah. It's
So
it just got the.
it
growth.
just met capacity. So yeah, that was intended. I was hoping I would be the first to paint the world, and I was. So back to England.
Can you explain to me again how these score? So it's the number
So-
of cities you have in that
so-
world,
Is the-
or the total number?
No. Okay. So whenever a city is built,
Yeah.
whoever built that city is going to call it
Yes.
one of these three things. So we're talking about art. So let's say it's here. If there end up being a city in Isthmus and one in Appalachia, as an example, the base number is 2. So your first one will be worth 2 points.
I don't have to build both cities. It's total number
It's
of
just
cities.
who has them in here, or just are they in the world?
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
That clear?
Yep, that's what I needed to know.
Okay.
Niña. Oh, and here.
There's no question on BGG that I can find about that.
Okay.
So we're gonna play it as is.
We're gonna fight.
Whoa. Slow your roll.
Nope. The roll is speeding up.
And the crappy thing is I can't come back there to reclaim it because he has a captain now.
Right.
We have words for people like you.
Invincible.
Pretty much. Yeah. That's yeah.
For at least
go with
this
that.
turn.
At least for now.
I thought the word was stinky English, but
But yeah, that's implied. That
Nobody
goes
asked
without
me.
saying, right?
That's all I got.
Is that the extent of your French knowledge?
Yeah, it's not even a good accent.
We.
Man. All right.
Oh,
You can take it.
did you really have to do that?
Dead.
Dang it!
Punt.
You can have the
Oh.
ice desert.
And did I have to? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just wanted to kick England back.
Well, not really. He just, yes, those dirty English, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over here to Santa Maria.
Oh, come
Right
on.
Here. I'm actually gonna take it right away.
Hey! Stop.
Because
no.
Because it breaks the chain.
Yes.
Yeah, buddy.
Well done.
Brutal. Alright, reevaluating plans here.
So, my boat to Nina World is not going to the Caribbean anymore to connect my chain of things to build a thing. I suspect.
At least that'll only cost you $1.
Yeah. Man. And
It
there's
actually
a
was
growth
not
over there
for that reason.
Oh, I know. I assumed that it was for positional reasons.
It is.
Instead, I must go to
You are
Patagonia,
correct, sir.
and I will attack simply because there's someone there.
Because why
So
not?
Take that.
They hated Spanish.
So, when you
Get out of my pampas.
build,
Yes.
you need to have. Does that also need to be connected? By a
Yes,
chain?
it
Okay,
needs
cool.
to be on the connection chain.
Cool.
All right. Well, enjoyed it, Rob. Thanks for stopping in. Have a fast day at work. All right. So that was Portugal. We are on to England. Okay. And we are on to
Homing pigeons.
Spain. Right. There we go. I hate the fact that I'm putting these where there's no income. But I have to.
Yeah.
Because it's got to grow.
At least
it
he'll
now
survive
has a
now.
settlement of 2.
It's true. You
So
can't,
there.
You can't fight anyone off. So yeah.
Yep.
So, we are sailing to Santa Maria World. And we're going to attack.
Don't even think about it.
I thought about it.
Hey, just don't get blood on my town walls, okay?
Too late.
I feel like that's what walls are for, is to splash some...
Right, on the outside, not the inside.
Yeah, it's either the walls or all the people on the inside.
You didn't
Right.
have a wagon, so I had to paint your stockade. And this will migrate, I believe, to Appalachia.
All right. So, now we govern.
Not quite.
Oh, I apologize. Sorry.
Somebody skip me. I'm gonna go.
Oh, you...
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Right.
That's
No
my
worries,
bad.
no worries.
I'm gonna go right here. We're good. Nobody's fighting. It's all right.
We can cohabitate in peace. As long as the Portuguese aren't there. Oh, wait. Okay, we're good. All right, cool. All right, now we go into govern. So, starting with England.
Okay. We'll govern Santa Maria.
Again, towns or cities or upgrade a town to a city.
Right.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
Yep.
Which is enough to build a city
That's
if you care.
exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to build a city in
Patagonia.
Now, to do so, you must meet the requirements for building a
Oh,
town
that's right.
or city.
Hold on. I did, but I think I no longer
You
do.
no longer do.
Yeah, because you're
What about
Patagonia here, but
Andes?
not there.
I'm in the Andes everywhere, though.
Yes, you are.
So I can do
Andes,
that.
Andes, Andes. Yes, you can
Okay.
build in the Andes.
I will do that.
So you remove him. You
Mhm.
actually take a town and place it on
right,
top.
So we know that. That's
Yeah,
my-
ownership.
You're really going from a settler to a town to a city all in one go.
Right.
Really.
And you paid your 9, so 8, and
Yeah.
that was 9.
I
Boom,
earned
done.
9, yep.
Here, and oh, Captain, you're Captain.
Oh, and what world would you like that to be? I'm guessing probably art.
The
world?
art world.
Yeah.
It is now art world. Oh, here, I'm sorry. You can place your art world.
Definitely on that side.
Okay, all right, good.
On the punch side.
Yep.
All right. So now, yep, we're gonna go ahead and govern over in Niña world. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Does the Caribbean generate one?
No, it's 3. Thank you. So 2, 3, but there's a chain to there. So there's 3 on there. The captain will come home. He will become a town because that's 3 different types. There. There we go. Mission accomplished. There. Nina, without homing pigeons, sails home. And France.
Let's see. What I want to do.
So while he's doing this, we now have a plan as to what we're going to do in the studio for the permanent setup for
Do
the
Nina?
overhead camera,
That's
as well
one-
as the
One.
lights.
No, 1
Everything's getting
2,
mounted to the
3,
ceiling
4,
later
5.
this week.
and I
So
will
we're
take this guy
hoping,
off.
A
into a
week
town
from
and take-
tonight,
and take my
we
two.
should do our first stream. That is up in the
And
permanent recording studio. So let's hope so. Our contractor, Chris, the one who built our basement, he is actually coming back to take out a ceiling fan, place 5 outlets, 4 in the corners of the room and 1 overhead for the video camera, as well as running HDMI cable duct down the wall so that we can plug the camera in straight up to the wall, not have cables everywhere.
Will it spin like the ceiling fan?
It can, but probably not.
So here's where I'm kicking myself for having engaged in combat, because I no longer have enough to upgrade my town in the Rockies to a city, which is a real shame.
Would you like us to kick you as well? Here, we
Thank
will
you.
do that. All right.
It's
I
still
appreciate it.
Commerce City and cannot be converted to Denver.
Right.
So
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I'm governing Santa Maria World. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and of that, I'm going to take 2, return my Capitan, and build a settlement in the area that I can, which is any of them, because I have 3 types.
Oh, you do right
Within
here.
my chain, I have 3 types.
I have this
1,
real
2,
hard
3.
time remembering that a town is a settlement.
Counts
and
as the
it's
settlement
killing me.
presence for that.
Killing me. Because I'm looking here, I'm like, no, not Appalachian, no, because right here, okay, oh, wait, yeah, he's got the ice desert.
And,
That's awesome. That will be a permanent thing.
The ice desert.
yep. I will build in the isthmus.
Are you going to let him come home no, I'm saying, and like die, like bring his body home on the ship, or
Nah,
he's just
consign
It's
it
just
to
dumped
the
in the
sea.
jungle.
okay.
Not even the sea.
What do you think the house was built from?
Yeah, there's a steep slope on the backside of the town, so
Just like in From Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh my
just the
gosh.
bodies in the back. Just throw them out back, dude. All right.
okay.
So we're back to England.
To England. So I just get 2 there.
3, in fact.
Oh, 3. Yes, thank you.
He's like, money! All right.
And you actually meet the requirements.
You
to
could build
a
a town
care.
if you wish. Yep. And the reason is Andes. Again, he has a city.
Yeah.
So he's
I am
good.
not going to.
Okay. All right. So I will. Santa Maria. We have 6. Can't build over there. Ah, that's right. I screwed up. All right. So here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, you say? We're going to build a town. I will take 6 cash instead of 9, and there is a chain there. And he will die a hero and become a town.
Now, to me, it's interesting that you would build a town in the mixed lands, since the town doesn't produce any more gold than a settler in a mixed land. Not telling you what to do, just...
Like I said, I'm going to build a town over here on the isthmus
I
because
heard
it...
That's what you
Good
said
call.
before. Yeah.
Not telling you what to do, just
Clearly.
telling you
One
what
more
you're doing is
and
a terrible decision.
Right, you do what you want, but that's really
but
dumb.
it's a really
Okay,
bad
right, yeah.
That's terrible. Yeah.
You're
Exactly.
right. It's not so much bad, it's more
France.
terrible. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I will bring 2 home and turn this guy into a town.
Can make barrels out of them.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's not what I first thought. Not barracks. We'll leave it at that.
You're live, friend.
Moving on! Portugal, you're up.
I'll govern here. In need of
Quicker, faster.
1, 2, 3 for carting away the land.
Yes.
I feel like you're escaping from something.
But because I missed my plan, I do not meet the building requirements.
Okay.
I'm just bringing it all home.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
And off to England.
1.
Whee! All right.
Alright, my captain was supposed to come home with that ship.
Oh, too late.
That's your one.
There's your mulligan.
Yeah.
All right.
There's your mullet.
He wasn't laying down. I couldn't tell.
All right, so here we go.
We got rid of that.
We're going Pinta, since that's my last one. We have all of this in line, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. That is already full, so I will spend 1 and get yet another 5. There. And does my captain stay? I realize it seemed... I can't imagine anyone is going to try and kill him there. That seems wasteful, so my captain will come home.
Of course, you all know what we have to do now.
Right,
attack.
just on
Is
GP,
attack.
right, yeah.
Just all out assault.
MGP?
Huh? For general principles.
Oh, yeah.
For GP. Alright,
France.
I will go here. I will bring my captain home first, just so I don't forget. And then 2 gold. Which I'm a lot of gold over here.
you can go in the stronghold if you wish.
4, 5.
You know what? We...
Changing up.
No, well... so... I'll trade a 5 for...
I love because of your background in poker, we kind of followed the pit boss rules a little bit, announcing when we're changing herds.
Yeah, right, yeah. And like clearing your hands afterwards. Portugal, you're up.
All right, I'm going to govern in Pinta World, and again, I'm full of regret. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No,
But-
there's 9.
Oh,
Yeah,
they only bring 2 home.
Oh, okay,
1,
gotcha.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't build.
Oh, yeah,
You could
yeah.
build that money.
I missed that one too. So
With all of that money. All of the new world money.
I will take 4 of that.
Oh,
I knew it was out there. I just couldn't remember who took it.
you terrible Frenchman.
I don't know. I need some more change
French
again.
pirates.
So here, take that.
Okay,
Take
I can-
one more. You're owed 4.
Yeah.
Here's 3.
Can someone change up?
Yes.
Yep, well, I need to as well now that I can.
All right. And take your ship back.
Get your ship out of there.
All right. Wait, did we pass France again? We skipped France again. No, you
No, he
should have.
didn't. He just did his
I
name.
did. He just...
He was too excited about. Oh, I'm gonna pirate. Okay. All right.
Hey, you get to be a dick. Yay!
I've been waiting for this for months.
Right.
I feel like.
All right. Select benefits. It's 2 gold. Starting with England.
What is this?
Oh,
It's the any turn order.
So-
Matching the ship's wheel icon.
Oh,
here
I
on the
see.
terminal.
I was looking for that. And
You
I
see it
couldn't
now.
find
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
play when passing. Place your turn order marker in any pass space on the turn order track. Any marker already there, just back it up.
Okay. And this one?
Goes on the ice deserts, and it's 2 income. This is the first time we've actually ever seen the gem.
Yeah.
Sorry, we should have. Well, it really didn't matter because
That's
we'd
kinda
already
awesome.
turn order, but
It turns an inhospitable land into actual profit.
Yeah.
cash
Kinda
money.
cool. I think I'm gonna take that one for 2.
Yeah.
Correct. That is the going rate.
Okay.
And where would you like to put it? I recommend here.
Yeah, I think I would. No.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. So
Oh,
he's just a
no.
big fat target now. All right.
Not the word I thought you were going for. Big fat target.
I already got it. Moving on. So
Just gonna skip right over
I
that one.
I'm going to go ahead and use this,
Yep.
which is the 2 for 1 for 2 gold.
Well done.
I will take the 2 for 1.
Yep.
And
The town.
eh,
Hmm?
yeah, the town.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I figured as much.
Well, yeah, since he took that and there we go. The turn of the yellow player is complete. Spain is done. France, you're up.
Right, for 2. Let's go for the any turn order.
Oh, man. Golly.
So you can just keep buying and not sweat it. So enjoy second place, whoever passes first. Serious thinking is serious right now.
Yeah. I want to know what that is, but I can't.
Hold on, it's a token that
Thank
says
you.
grow or build on it.
Thank you
Could
so
be
much.
either grow or build.
Thank you.
In fact, it will be either Nina
This-
grow or Pinta build. I mean, we're narrowing it down for you, man.
You know, thank you. Thank you so much.
And
really.
it will definitely be 1 gold, right?
It will, in fact, be 1 gold.
It will.
I mean, how much more info do you really want here?
That is actually
You know.
good info.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Matt's like, maybe I pass a little earlier.
I will pay 2 for the pirates.
He's like, oh, yeah, the Portuguese are tired of being the targets. All right. England, we are on to 3 gold apiece.
I'm gonna pass.
I will not. Yeah. I will spend 3 gold
Yep.
to take 2 of them. Spend a 5, get 2 back. I will take the artillery,
Nice.
and you know what? I didn't think I'd ever have a reason to do this, but it seems I do.
The 4 boat.
I will take the 4 crew. So that immediately flips all of my ships to the 4
France.
side.
I will pay the 3. And
He's like, I'm getting something. Always a good sign. Always a good sign.
I'll just go for this.
Ah. I don't think that was getting back to me, but all right, Portugal for 3 gold.
Man. As much as I want that. And I really do. I'll pass. Pain.
Oh, that's so gross. So I'm last either way. All right, so
I'll let you be 3rd
So
for
that
a
actually
second.
bumps up for 4.
that does. Thank you. You know what? I will pay 4. Get 1 change. I will take the beautiful, beautiful poetry.
Yeah.
Matt?
I will pass and go first.
Okay, so whoop, whoop. Using your token, the
Nice.
The cheater token.
cheater, keeping the theme here.
All I do is
Okay. So we're going to 5 now. I will pass now.
Okay.
All right, so we clear all these.
State of War tokens.
It is
Yep.
Pinta build. 1 gold for everyone.
You get a gold. You get a gold. All right. State of War markers. It's going. Hold on. Going into 5. Matt, if you will have the honor, sir. It's still 2. I lead. Is anybody else just 1?
Just
over
me.
here? Okay.
8.
Okay. So we do need to talk about a couple of these that came out. So give me a minute. All right. So this, where to go? This is a cathedral where it says any world, place in a land containing a town but does not contain a city, meaning couldn't place it here, but you could place it anywhere else, okay? During scoring, all settlers and towns in that land belonging to any player score double points.
Oh wow.
Okay?
Interesting.
All right. There's another 2-for-1 land, build a town, 8 gold, and another turn marker, and another stronghold.
And I'll take the general token as a chance to reiterate that when we're scoring these final tokens in the end game, it is for dissimilar kinds within
Correct.
a type. So if I take that general, I'm not getting the points for it. I'm getting no benefit for it.
Correct.
Okay. So
And the military end game scoring, the religion, science, and art score base cost of the cities within that themed world.
Right.
The military scores based on the number of unbuilt cities.
Correct.
So it's not, you don't score for each set you have, you can only score for one set.
You score all the sets.
But I mean,
based
so,
on their
like,
indicated base.
If you
No
took the
points.
general, though, you wouldn't score both of them.
Correct.
You're correct.
No.
For the base. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so state of war markers, starting with moi. Let's kill some fools.
You're
Yeah.
Spain. It's starting with yo.
Yeah, sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to kill some fools over here. Okay. And Portugal. Where would you like to
Portugal.
place the second state of war?
It is going to Pinta World.
All right. So, no war in Niña. And we know what this token is. It's got to be the 1 grow Niña, right? All right. So, we have placed the state of war markers. Load up.
Oops.
Yeah, I'm good with that. All right. Do 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 do. And I think we mentioned it once, but in case we didn't, each world is limited to 3 worlds or 3 cities. Sorry, a max of 3 cities per world. Okay.
A question is the terrain modifier, so in this case, the gems, since that's the only one we've played, does that only apply to settlers or does it apply to settlements?
That's a good question. I will look that up momentarily. Let's see. We have gems. Every settlement in that land collects
All right,
2 extra gold.
So you're going to come kick me out and build a city there, huh?
Well, no, not necessarily.
Well, when you say kick out, more
Let's
kill.
rephrase. I don't have to. There's a grow token there. There's no need.
True. We could peacefully coexist.
We could. We won't.
As far as I'm aware, the English and the Portuguese have no beef.
You know, my grasp of European history is not strong enough.
So
to,
I'm right.
to definitively say that they don't. Given all the delicious Brazilian beef going to Europe, I bet that they have beef with each
I
other.
bet you're right. You're right.
They
That's
share a
good point.
tasty steak.
If only.
It's a good point. I didn't
If only.
think of it that way.
If only at the table.
So the question is, I can't kill. So if I can't kill,
Who will you marry?
all right,
Never mind, sorry.
I am
Ancient
ready
references.
to. I am ready to reveal.
I think I am.
Well, hold on. I just knocked off. There was a tempest. Okay, now we are ready.
I'm not ready. Sorry.
Unready.
I'm unready. Ready? No, unready. That matters All of it matters. Everything matters all at once. And I didn't make Nina World at war. Golly. Just...
Got a weird medieval joke in my head that I don't even know where it came from. I'm just gonna call you Ethelred.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready. I don't know why. I
Okay.
don't know where that came from.
All right.
It's a thing.
Okay,
I believe you.
we're ready.
10.
4.
9.
7.
So you're not sailing? Oh, wait. You're Portuguese, not German.
Yes.
Sorry. Okay. At Essen, that game did never got old. Ever. All right. So we are France. Go.
I'm gonna sail to Santa Maria World. Right there. And land. We're gonna take out one Portuguese.
Ugh.
As you do.
As you do.
And we are up to England.
Alright. Sailing to Pinta.
I have a feeling there's going to be carnage this round.
Or, in Dan's case, defense.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Coward.
Rich
Portugal.
I'll be over here cowardly counting my money.
Right. I will fight in your general direction. Wait, no. You would need to be French to do.
Yeah.
Ah,
No,
it's just
doesn't
not
work that
working.
way.
All right.
There you go.
You have to get your culturally insensitive jokes down here.
Right. My bad. Monty Python. Terrible.
So, the Pinta ship is sailing, but to where? Because it matters for everywhere else. Not there. Not Patagonia. You know, I put the state of war marker there. I want to go kill some dudes.
We're
Right.
in Pinta.
In Pinta world.
Then you should kill.
Yeah.
You should fight for the Rockies.
Yes. Thank you so much. Your help, as always, is invaluable.
Yeah.
And for
bring it.
that, get out.
That was doing me approximately 0.
Zero. Right, yeah. He's like, hey, I have
That's-
more
yeah.
access.
Bring him home.
All right. So Santa Maria World.
Son of a farm animal.
Son of a farm animal. Those two die. Those two died heroes. It was worth it. All right. Oh, wait. We can migrate if I wish. I don't need to. Never mind. We're good. The French?
Yep. We are thinking.
I didn't expect a lot of chat tonight, I'll be
Yeah.
honest, because it's a fairly obscure game,
Yeah.
I think.
Is chat pretty slow?
Oh, it's non-existent, just
Okay.
about. That's okay, though. It's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay.
Well, and, you know, the kinds of
Maybe
things,
that's what I
you
had
know,
first.
the chat would be questions about a game that people are already aware about, but the awareness is absent, so.
That's all right.
Everywhere over there is freaking full, isn't it? Yep.
You can go and kill. Doesn't help you, though.
No, but it can hurt someone.
It could.
That's the Nina ship.
Oh. so
It is, in fact, the Nina ship.
Never mind.
He's like, I was just
Good
kidding,
spot.
Portugal. No,
Good
no,
spot.
that goes first.
Yeah, I know it does.
Okay,
It just goes over there.
right.
You can still attack if you want, you being as you are France.
Yes.
That is true.
The range of facial expressions that just crossed Matt's face.
Impressive.
Yeah.
I will take out red.
I can
Here,
see the
you
gears
can
of
have
war
You can
turning.
have a guy back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, off to England.
Santa Maria.
Well done.
How many
Is
guys you got
that
on
the
there?
plan? Yeah, just one.
Oh, so you just did it to kill me?
Yeah, pretty much.
Not spiteful. Okay,
No.
no worries. Okay.
Which says I can't go there, and that's the only other place that would be of any value to me.
Okay. All right. So, paint the world.
It's actually my turn. Thank you.
I know. I
Okay.
was just thinking out loud.
Okay.
Thinking about the Pinto world.
So to Santa Maria World. I wanted to kill there. I cannot.
You cannot because there is a captain.
So I think instead... Now we were saying that for the purposes of building, a captain doesn't make the chain. Is that only for, connecting multiple pieces? Or if I were here, the gold that comes to the ship cannot then be spent elsewhere in the chain?
You lost me. Try it again.
So if I go here, kill the dudes, there's no settlers there, I still
Right.
have a captain.
Right.
Can I conduct building up the stream?
You can only kill one of those dudes. That one's on a.
Oh, he's on a stronghold
right.
anyway.
So, yes, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
That doesn't even matter.
Sweet.
Oh, Oh. If you're doing that, yeah, the captain comes. There we go. All right. Yeah. We'll come over here, I think. Let me double check. That'll work. You die. You die.
Stop doing that.
Those two die. He comes and hangs out, says, "What's up? How y'all doing? Just chilling." Okay. Okay. Third ship. Yeah, Andrew says, "I wish I could comment more on moves I don't agree with. Sadly, being unfamiliar makes it difficult." Is it making sense, though, as to why we're doing things?
Well, and I'd honestly be interested to hear his take on the moves.
yeah.
I know that I'm badly out of position in Nina World and elsewhere.
If we've done a good job of explaining it,
Then
it
yeah,
makes sense.
Then he
right.
would have a good grasp of it.
Right.
I would think.
At least as much sense as I have.
Right, 'cause this being your first game, right?
Yeah.
England, you're up. Where are you sending your empty ship? Oh, yeah, right. Or
So-
it could be in Appalachia.
I guess it could, yeah.
These guys are going to the Rockies. The captain will disembark because we can't, and they will all die.
Remember, they can migrate.
Oh yeah. Good
Oh, they
point.
could go to them.
Yeah, you know what? Because that is not full yet.
Right,
And
and then he dies.
then
Right. All right, and Nina World, all of a sudden, I can't live anywhere, can I?
Kind of full up.
Yeah. Not having that grow is tough.
There. You need no vacancy signs for like the entire world.
Oh, he dies there too, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
So dead, dead,
Dead.
dead.
Till there's a grow token there.
All right, that was fun. All right, cool.
Brutal.
All right.
You,
So
you were in fact correct. That was a pretty brutal round.
yes, so we go into govern, starting with France.
Gouvernage.
Oh, Andrew says I missed the rules explanation, so
Oh.
I've learned via induction. So even commenting is difficult, but it
Oh,
does
yeah.
make a ton of sense. I feel like I can pick it up fairly easily.
That's good.
Okay, yeah, cool. I'll buy that. That's fair.
Matt.
All right. I will do Nina World. So this is 2, 4, 6. 6 is enough to upgrade a town to a city.
Nice.
And that is 3 different types. I wish you wouldn't, though.
Yeah, well. Where is that? Oh, I'm going to do the Patagonia down here.
All right. So the 6. So take your ship. Captain coming or not?
Captain is coming.
All right. Moving on to England.
Okay. Down here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's all?
That's it.
Oh.
It was going to be a bunch more, and then it just sort of all went to hell.
How much was that money coming back?
7.
7.
I'll take.
Don't even think
I'll
about
take
it.
3 of it, he says.
Thanks.
Pirates! All right. Portugal. After he's done pirating, he basks in it. And then he says...
It's so enjoyable. I'm so pleased with myself.
I am so pleased.
Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Before we go any further, that city just built, it
Oh, yeah.
needs to be either religion
yes.
or
Science.
science.
I think it's going to be science.
Yeah.
Okay.
Has anyone taken? I don't think anyone's taken religion to me. Not that I've noticed, anyway.
I think Ash might have
Oh,
one.
I didn't you? No? Yeah, I thought you did. No? Okay.
Folks playing at home, remember.
It's almost over. One
Yeah.
more round.
Oh, I know. I'm just upset at what I did here because I'm not actually connected to any of my money producing things.
That
in
is
the
true.
Pinta world, and that's painful. So instead, and for the benefit of folks at home, I'm enjoying the game. I'm sick, so
Yeah.
that's all that Edward was referring to. So I'll govern Nina world. 1, 2, 3.
You can throw one of it in the stronghold if you wish.
However, I will spend what's coming out to construct a settlement, a town in the Rockies.
You can use the money that's there already if you'd like. 2 of it.
I may very well do that.
That's a good idea.
So that is 1, 2, 3. 2 and a captain are coming home. Oh, no, that's the stronghold.
There you go. All right.
And for all the sniffling I hear in the room, I'm sorry if I've gotten real sick.
No. I've had enough this year to where I hope I'm okay at this point.
Built up your resistance.
Yep. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do Pinta World. So it now has a grow or a build. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nicely done.
Wow.
And you have 3 in your stronghold there.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll go ahead and build the town right there. He will go away, as will the money. And I get a total of 6. So 1, 2, so that leaves 1 and 5 more. Fini. Oh, and Captain's staying there.
Back to France. And I will do Santa Maria now. So that is 2, 4, 5, 6. Hey, that's enough to turn another one into a city. Yes.
Only if you really want to. Don't force it. Right.
And my captain will also stay there.
All right. And back to England.
Okay, over here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ben says, I'm going to have to watch this later. Just jumped in to say thanks. I've been wondering about the
Nice.
game for a while. Oh, cool. Good deal. I actually think we're playing it correctly. Like, there's some wonkiness here,
It's
so
possible.
we think so. So good, Ben. Let us know in the comments after you do watch it and get all the rules down, and let us know what you think. Appreciate
Santa
it.
World 2, 4, 5. Of the 5, I will spend 3 to turn something into a settlement. Hey, probably that guy. And captain and 2 gold return.
All right, so Nina World.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, we will. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go ahead and turn that into a settlement. get 2 back. And no captain, so just he there. And 2 cash. Fini.
I will take this one for 1 from this guy, and Captain will come.
Now you got no investment whatsoever over in Pinta World, do you?
None left, perhaps.
I'll take €1.
1 gold.
Yep.
All right.
And that's it.
Similarly, as badly out of position as I am in Pinta World, I will only bring back 1.
And Santa Maria for me, I have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we will build a town here. We're good here. So 10, I'll just take 7 and I'll turn 3 in for 10. And that covers the cost of the town here. There. And captain. And captain.
And Captain.
We'll come home. So where did I leave him? I left him over in Pinta World. So Nina and Santa Maria. All right. So now we are starting at 3 gold apiece for France.
I'll pass.
Oh.
Building cities is expensive.
Oh.
Yes, it
Okay.
is.
All right. England.
Okay, I will pay 3 for some music. We're gonna
La la
jam.
la.
As will
It's
I.
not really the music I had in mind. Close.
Okay.
3 for some music as well.
Oh, okay. I will spend 3. Get
Oh, dang it.
2 back.
Oh, man. Oh, well.
So I don't screw that up.
It's a little late for that 2 for 1 to come out.
Yeah. Well, that last round.
Mm-hmm. And Dan, you will know it soon, but we all already know it. Those benefits in the last round are all endgame points related.
Oh, okay.
I believe most of them are cathedrals, if not all.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Cathedrals apply to the
A
entire
region,
world?
to anything built in a land.
I'll take chemistry.
region, without a city. So when you put it there, anything that scores will score double.
just for that land.
Correct.
Into 4, starting with England. 4 gold apiece.
I will pay 4 to get 8.
Wow.
There you go. Yeah, well
Yeah.
done.
Golly. Yeah.
And Portugal. Current cost is 4.
Mm-hmm. Thanks. Trying to decide which to take.
I have 2 things I would like, so
So you use your doubler.
Yeah, that doubler I didn't buy before. Good golly. I will pay 4.
I'll be happy when I'm able to center the camera to where I'm not like, oh, I'm not on it, and all that. Once we get upstairs.
That would be awesome.
Gosh.
And it stays cold in that room. So
Oh,
that's
nice.
good, yeah.
It wasn't as bad today. as
Yeah.
It has been the last time.
Yeah, yeah. I take it the colonist is done, huh?
I believe it's been done for some time.
Oh, has it? Okay, all right, okay.
I will take the town,
Okay.
and we will build a town.
Makes sense.
Here in the Rockies.
All right.
In the Rockies of Pinta World.
And I will spend 4. I will take the general.
Nice.
Oh wow.
And we're into 5, starting with England.
I'm gonna pass.
As will I.
I knew that was going to happen. Doesn't mean I like it, though. I passed. Alright, these white. Matt. Remove the...
State of War tokens, not that it matters, because they're all coming out next time.
Everyone
Right.
gets one.
Alright,
money.
take your $1. Then, yep, like you said. Boom, boom, boom. And here. We know what's going there, right?
If someone
Well,
builds a city.
if someone can,
That's a fair point.
can manage to build a city there.
That's a good point. Maybe it doesn't get built.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fair point. Okay. So we go back to step 1 or phase 1, which is new benefits. Artillery, botany, aconite, sculpture, infantry, any,
Wow.
and a castle.
That's where all the military went.
Jeez. Oh, so
I
those
think
are
it worked out well.
those are
So,
world
FYI,
specific.
this is a city, not a town.
Oh.
That is a city here. Let him in. Yes, and these are cathedrals
specific to
specific to each world. Okay? All right.
Where'd my bed go?
Leave it open. If it's done, you can leave it open now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. So,
Rather nice.
all right. Load ships.
Come over here, bud. Yeah. Good.
You know, I don't have to do that.
You don't have to load ships.
Hmm.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is the most thinky I feel like it's been as far as what am I going to do here and so on and so forth.
Portugal is ready.
Or not. Okay.
France is
Well, I've been ready for a long time.
so much for thinking.
All right. I'm a third of the way there. Give me a minute. Yeah, okay.
Oh, this comes back.
Yeah, thanks.
Done.
That's a bunch.
That's 9.
6.
No ships.
I
2.
I was very close to doing that, and then someone bought the token that I wanted, so I ended up having a bunch more money.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow, and I have 9 dudes coming out. Game on, boys. Here we go.
Yeah, This will
France.
be interesting. Yeah.
Sail and populate.
Your turn shouldn't take very long.
No, should not. I'm basically I need my gold back
Yeah.
for my investments I just made. So I didn't want to. I had at the end of my last turn.
You son of beach!
Yoink.
beaches, I believe, as we established that Patagonia had
Yes.
much beachfront property.
That's right. And they're all mine.
That's what was coming. Son of a puppy. All right, well, there goes that. Y'all ain't got to go home. Punt.
Wrong. Definitely gotta go home.
Punt. So those two died. Oh, man, that stinks. Yeah, all right.
Disaster averted.
Seriously, because I was going to own Patagonia. That hurt. That hurt. Okay.
England.
Yeah, England.
To the Andes. Oh no, I can't go there.
Captains.
Oh,
Captain
did
there.
did somebody leave his captain there? Who
What a
did that?
fool. Well, yeah, I'll just take it out of there.
How long has the colonist been running? Now that people
Oh,
really
man.
know, it's
Sorry.
flying. It's moving a lot quicker. I don't know that I've timed it though. I know that the first year or the first era is about 30, 40 minutes at most, and the second era is humming along as is the third.
I still haven't played it.
Really?
Yeah.
We need to remedy that.
Awesome.
All right, so I'm up for Santa Maria. Oh,
Oh, you already
shoot.
went to Santa Maria.
Let me just switch
Hold
the
on.
solo. Hold on.
Oh,
There. There you go. That's it. Nina.
did you intend to sail to Nina first?
No,
Oh,
no.
okay.
I don't feel like green is really a... I don't know. Because I can neuter green right now.
Oh yeah.
But I'm going to play defensive and not offensive. There. Because that allows 4.
Yeah.
So the more gold versus just cutting off his
Yeah.
money supply, that makes more sense. And now we're back to France.
France.
Okay. And is there somewhere I can go and survive? There is. Oh, actually, it works out really well. That'll work. All right, govern. Starting with France.
No,
He didn't attack anybody, so all right.
Different down here.
Okay.
That's 3, 4, 5, 6,
7.
7. Right.
Yep.
That's on a double win. So,
You're bringing all that home?
I'm bringing all that home.
No pirate.
I know.
Okay. All right.
I was watching. I
Okay.
don't think there's any pirates left.
There's none left.
All right. So
Believe me, I know.
England.
3 and 6 is 9.
Yep.
Yep.
Remember, towns and cities are victory points at the end of the game.
Right.
I mean, I'm not trying to sell you. I mean, I'm just reminding. Trying to be an honorable host.
How much? Where do they start? 3.
You also might. You got some art over there? I smell some art coming from over there.
It's not art you smell.
Begins with an F, ends with art.
Starts with S. Never mind.
Sorry, quick calculation.
It's okay.
Okay, I think I. Yeah, I think I will build a town.
A town
I'm
for 3?
Pretty sure that's a good idea.
All right. So that's England, Portugal.
will govern Nina World. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And when you speak of me,
Nice.
speak well.
Yes, I will remember that.
I could have
next
cut
time.
half of that
Oh
off.
yeah. Oh, I know.
Because if
believe
I
me.
take that out, he
more
doesn't
than-
have access
yeah,
to that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Or
5.
better yet, I'd have
There.
taken that one
That's
out.
what,
Yeah.
That's what I figured you were going for. Or I'm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I will be building some settlements. Because I do not care
And
at
it
all
does.
about
And
science.
note, he did say some.
Yes.
Okay, it's just one per land.
Ah, right.
Let's put one into Isthmus.
That is
And
such
let's
a
put
weird
one in the
word.
Caribbean.
It is. I keep wanting to say it with a lisp,
If-
and I don't have a lisp. But
But that's
Isthmus.
that's
It's-
appropriate to your Spanish heritage here in the game.
Yeah.
The Castellano accent. So I'm done governing in Nina, and I brought 2 home.
All right. So we are on to moi. And yeah, I don't see any reason not to. So we're gonna go. Let's see, Andes. We do have it here, so we'll build a town here. So we're looking at 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 7. There. That becomes a town. And I will take 7 cash. Done.
Do this over here. So that's 2, 3 is 5, 6, 7.
No building.
Nope.
Okay. And going on to England.
Oh, what the hell was I thinking?
Yeah, that's how it felt at multiple points during this game.
Oh, I get all of
The realization.
nothing
Yeah.
Wow.
from there.
Yeah.
4.
Wait a minute. You technically...
Can't have the captain there. Yep.
That's fine.
But he attacked too, didn't he?
I don't...
I had a guy in Isthmus, I know. Because that was part of my plan, was to be able to afford the city in the Rockies.
It's his first game. I'm willing
Yeah.
to give him a mulligan
Wait,
to
why-
just move it down here.
Pass.
You have a captain
Why
there.
couldn't I have...
Because you have a captain
It
there.
requires a captain to
So,
attack.
put your
Yes.
man
I don't
back
remember
here.
who else was there, though. I mean,
Don't worry about
You
it.
were.
I thought
Don't
so.
worry.
Pretty sure there was one.
Don't worry
each.
about it. It's no big deal. I'm
Okay.
okay with it. So, put your ship here.
Okay.
It's a quantum game.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
So, you get
Indeterminate location.
you get
So you get
4
the money.
income.
Okay.
That's not a bad upshot.
No. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right? Cool. So, on to Portugal.
So I'm going to govern Pinta World
If
with a
that's
much
the only
happier
mistake
face
we
on.
made, I'm okay with that.
That's pretty good.
So 1, 2,
When
3,
we
4,
caught it.
5,
The last game
6.
we did that multiple times.
Yeah.
And this 6 will become the city of the Rockies.
Boo.
I know.
It's Denver. But still, boo.
And we will come home now.
I'm going to guess Religion World.
You bet.
Good guess.
All right. So, I'm going to go ahead and govern Santa Maria World. So, we are looking at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Appalachia. Yeah, I got enough here. We'll go ahead and build a town here for 9, so that's $6 back. Done.
France.
1.
Ouch.
Oh, and I guess my
One.
captain should have come home.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll make scoring easier.
Yeah.
So 2, 4, 6 here from Santa Maria World, which will come home.
All right.
I think. Yeah, I mean, there's only one art out. Nah. You know what? Yeah, I must bring it home.
Wow, you guys let 3 cities go unbuilt. Thank you. All right. So I will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wow.
And we have a good enough chain. I'll go ahead and build a town here. So that's 5 cash.
And your last town.
And my last town.
Well done.
Wow.
Oh, and Captain technically can't come home, but it doesn't matter scoring wise, so just for
Okay.
just to keep it clear.
Clean up.
So if anybody has captains out here,
So why could he not come home?
because he could have been carried.
Yeah, you have
never
a
mind.
chance.
Yeah. He could.
He could walk on
could've.
roofs.
Yes. All right. So now we go into benefits. All right. Let me go into final scoring real quick before we do this. So to reiterate, final scoring. Each city's going to score 3 points, a town 2, and a settler 1. Players score double for their towns and settlers in lands that contain a cathedral, right? But no cities, remember. The progress benefits, i.e. the squares. Art, science, and religion, the base number is the number of cities. So for every art, the base number will be 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5 for every subsequent here. And then let's go and move these out of the way so we don't screw that up. There's 1, so the base for science is 1 point, then 2, then 3, then 4. Religion base is 1, exact same thing. You can only score one of the 2 religions, however. And then the base for military will be 3.
The number of unbuilt cities.
Correct. All right.
So France.
And
benefits.
cash. Hold on.
Yeah.
It's 1 for every 5 gold.
And that's on the score sheet.
Yeah.
The score sheet's pretty well laid out.
Yeah.
Having been the score taker.
I'll spend 3. I'll take this guy.
Yep.
Why would you take that one?
I will spend 3.
No,
Yes.
man.
So
Oh,
I
golly.
have to pay 9 for that, I believe.
No, it's free.
No,
Free.
It's
yeah,
free?
It's free.
Oh, man.
Building a city. Hold on. A town into a city.
Yep. Town.
No cost. And break the rule. The city disc must be available.
Man. Jeez.
That hurt religion.
That's what I was going to do.
Yeah.
Oh, well. So much for that. So.
Right, yeah. All right. Portugal.
3. Oh, we have a bank here. 3 for the Nina Cathedral to the Rockies.
No, it makes sense because they count double. So that's worth a lot of points. And we'll do that. 3,
Yeah, the military one.
the castle.
Yep.
So now we're up to 4.
Yep.
4.
And England.
We'll pay 4 to get.
Nice.
Portugal.
I will pay 4. For the sculpture.
4. Yeah, it's got to be the Nina one.
Yeah.
There. Okay. We're up to 5. Go ahead and take one of those. Go ahead. I assure you, you're not getting the other one. England.
5. Yeah, so doubling here would get me an extra 2 points. Taking infantry would get me 2 points.
Mm-hmm. 2 points that Ed can't benefit from.
No, I can't. I already
He
got
already
it.
has
It's
an
it's
infantry.
not me. I have everything. So
Yeah.
you're not going to hurt me for military. It's
So-
hurting other players.
Military, yeah, that's.
You should
Do
be
you
able to
have an
see
infantry?
these.
Yes. He
Oh.
does not. Wait, no, he does not.
Okay, I'm gonna take that then.
Okay. And Portugal.
Pass. Yeah, for what it's worth. I'm first in the end.
Yep. And 5 for Matt. I'm sorry, it's me. Sorry.
Mhm.
That's worth 3. Botany's worth 4. I'll spend $5. Take botany. And
The
we're
going
up to
rate is now
6
6.
France?
Botany's worth 4?
For me.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
It will all be clear soon. When and what is the next playthrough?
The Friday
That's a
group.
very good question.
Age of Steam.
It'll be no later than Friday, which will be one of the Age of Steam maps. It could be another Great Zimbabwe. Is there anything that you would like, Andrew?
Me too.
All right.
Yeah,
I will
benefit of
pay.
being in the chat.
Let's see. That's worth 3 points as opposed to 1. I'll pay 6. Pinta. There. Now we're into 7. And I elect to pass. All right. We'll probably do one more. It'll be probably a 2 or 3 player during the week. Yeah, I don't know. Because I was gone all weekend, Amanda and I we're not quite sure. Things are a little. It might be something small, like it could be a North American Railways. It could be an Arboretum.
Nice.
Haven't done Forged of Daily.
Not with 2 or 3 of us though. I'd rather get 4.
Yeah.
Could be Capital.
I really like Forest of Steel with 2.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I want to be able to play it with more for
Oh,
the live stream. So yeah.
Maybe Docmus.
Could be with 3. Could be Docmus. So probably something smaller. We're not doing Indonesia at 3. It'll be at 5 once we're upstairs. Reason being, it takes too long. So
That might be a 10-hour stream.
yeah, seriously. So that would definitely be excessive.
No.
I don't own Bus. I have access to Bus, but yeah, we're not going to be doing any more slaughters other than Food Chain for a little bit to space them out a bit. So give us a little bit on that one. All right, so we go into final scoring. All right. There we go.
You're gonna switch to the your picture-in-picture cam for the scoreboard or no?
Nah,
Oh, okay.
that's all right. So here we go.
There you
Move
go.
these out of the way. There. That's good enough. All right. So in Nina. So starting with Spain. So I guess it starts with me. So Nina over there. For every town, settler, and city. So I have no cities, so that's easy enough. So we're looking at 2, 4, 5, 6 because of this. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12
Nice.
in Nina for Spain. Portugal?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, please.
Well done. Portugal. England.
2.
All right, well done. All right, awesome. All right.
Present.
France?
3, 4, 5, 6.
7.
Yeah.
Because it's double.
That is the.
Yeah, everyone benefits from the
Yep,
cathedral.
you're welcome,
Important
team player,
consideration.
okay? All right, so Spain in Santa
Depends on if
Maria.
it's Catholic or Protestant.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 for Spain. Portugal.
2, 4, 6.
England.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Wow.
High score so far for a world. France.
Uh,
I also have the
2,
lowest score
5,
for the world.
6, 7. Okay, I'm consistent.
You are
That's good.
amazingly
Yeah.
consistent.
Wow.
And then Pinta.
Except for here.
So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Wow.
Solid.
Portugal.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
In England.
2.
All right.
I got you beat. 1.
Yeah! All right.
There you go.
Okay. So now the different types, depending on the world. So here, I'll do my art. All right. So art world has base is 1, 2, 3. So that's 3 points for Spain. Portugal.
Portugal.
6. For art world, England.
I have a bunch.
But how many different being the key?
All of them.
Wow.
I have 6 different ones.
Wow, well
Because
done.
he has the any as well.
Yeah.
So do the math. So,
it starts at
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right?
So 3, 7,
Right.
12, 18.
Hold on, it starts at 3, right?
Okay, yeah.
So 3, 7, so 7,
7,
12,
16.
no, 18.
That's what I meant.
I believe it says in there what it is when you get them all.
Oh,
does it
yeah,
really?
okay. Oh, yeah, God, that'd be so much
It's
easier.
33.
Total of
Okay.
25.
Hmm?
No, that's
Base
for
of
five.
3.
That's for 5, actually. Base of 3.
For 6.
For 6, base of 3.
Plus
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I can get you to 5. 5 is 25.
Okay, so
And then
plus-
another one, which is 8. No, which is 8, so it's 33. Yeah, holy. It's late. All right, Spain,
Wow,
what do you
that
got?
was so much
France,
harder
sorry.
than I expected.
Yeah.
For any of them? Or
Incomplete factorials.
Jeez.
Actually, you should be at 7.
Pardon.
3 for the first, 4 for the second.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
7. And
I have no art.
no, you uncultured.
Ha!
All right.
Swine.
Artless.
All right, so now we're talking about science. Where's Science World over there? 1, 3, 6, 10.
Wow. Nice.
Portugal?
0. We can't read.
Also
England?
0. We don't read.
3.
1, 2, yeah, 3 total. All
We
right.
watch football and drink
Now,
beer.
religion, I have none.
In this universe. Yeah.
Yes.
3 for religion for Portugal.
1 and 2 is 3, okay. And England?
0.
And
0.
here.
Well,
I'm gonna leave the comments to myself. Okay. Not cities, not place. Base number is 2. 2,
All that proves
Three.
is that you're not Catholic or Protestant.
right.
That's all
2,
it
3, 4, 5, 6.
So that'd be...
It's in the rule book.
Yeah.
A base of 2, and there's 5.
20.
Good job.
Portugal
That's
is
not-
2.
2 for Portugal, please.
England, 2.
9.
And 2, 3, 4 is 9, yes. Cash, I have none.
Oh, I've done so poorly. I have not enough to gain points.
I have 4.
rather.
So none.
Okay. Portugal, none.
Almost
Yeah,
made
one
it.
And 1
Almost
point
made
there.
it.
Here we go. So we'll start here. France is looking at 15 and 25, 28 for France.
He beat me there.
Yeah!
We're looking at 47, 49, 51, 53 for England. Well
Nice.
done, England.
Good showing.
You?
Here we have 18 and 9 is 28 and 7 is 35 and 40 for Portugal. And Spain is 21, 23, 33, 36, 46, 66.
Well done.
Wow.
I did a very poor job of teaching tonight. I apologize.
Yeah, the funny thing is,
That
I
was
actually
solid.
I felt like I was kind of at the. I was fighting money the entire time because you guys were getting those. At least some of them did. I didn't get any like big payouts from the first little bit.
Right. All right.
That
So
definitely
finally,
slowed
the
down.
guys are on camera. Ignore Ash, who's the sick one. Sorry about that.
Portugal's here.
Right. There you go. All right. So, Niña Pinta. Let me start off by saying it was a lot better at 4 the second play than it was 3 the first play.
I
So
agree.
the 3 of us, Ash and Matt and I, all
the
played
first one
last
we were
Monday.
we were fighting tooth and nail with the rules the first
Yes.
time.
Totally.
I wouldn't even say the rules so much, just the
And-
tracking of all the conditional
Yeah.
game states.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, okay.
you can't build if there's not a build token out. There's no build token in Nina World.
Right, and I was
I'm
planning
geared to
on
build
that.
them.
Yeah.
So, there's no grow token out. Those guys are going to die.
Yep.
And so between that, tracking the war markers too, we tried to wage war where there was no state of war in that world.
Right.
And so it was, to me, I wasn't the one wading through the rule book, but the game accounting was the difficult part. Not just up here, grokking the rules, but down here on the board with the legibility of the board was also
Graphic design, I think,
difficult.
it impeded that a little bit. But how about you, Dan? This being your first game, what'd you think?
I think I had no idea at all what was going on through the first couple eras.
Okay.
That's how
I
I
didn't
felt in the first
understand.
game, too.
Yeah, like I didn't understand what it was that I was supposed to be doing. Once we got into era 3, 4, and beyond, it all became much clearer. Yeah, I don't think the graphic design impedes very much.
Okay.
I think it took me a while. Yeah, once you look at a few of the tiles, I don't think it's too
You get
bad.
used
Yeah.
to it?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you enjoy it?
I did.
Okay.
I did enjoy it.
What was your expectation coming in as far as what to expect from the game?
I didn't really. I couldn't tell enough from reading the rules, even really what to expect.
Okay.
Like after I read the rules, I sort of felt how I did at the beginning of the game. Like I know I can get people to these worlds,
And then
but
they do stuff?
then they do some things.
Right.
They give me a little bit of gold, and I use that to send more people, and that's really all I understood coming in.
Okay.
So,
All right. Matt, this being your second game, what do you think?
Definitely improved a little bit on the second play. Everything's
Like not your ability in the game necessarily,
No.
but the understand. No, I'm just
No,
messing. I'm just messing.
true.
No, yeah.
I tried something different this time. Still didn't quite work.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Dan did what I did last time though, and he got it. So
Uh-huh.
I still I enjoy it more this time than I enjoyed it last time. I just think because it's coalescing a little better as to okay, you do this happens. The economy's working a little bit better than it was.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
I was scraping tooth and nail every single turn this time for money though. I'm thinking,
And I was flush. That's
Yeah.
interesting. Whereas I was where you were this game, I was there
there were
last
times
game.
I
Right.
used every cent I had to send people out because
Yep.
I had to.
Yeah.
And I had no way of really getting that money back. I was really missing some of these where you get like the 6 or 7. That would like have changed the game for me in the first 2 turns, but I didn't hit any of them. So it stinks that your captain gets sucked up for a turn, but that cash
infusion
is-
But
cash
that
is important.
it
Right.
really
It
is.
is.
Yeah, totally.
Between the first game and second game for me, the first game I think I won. I forget the margin. I did something a little different here, and I feel like I
Actually,
played
it's actually on the
poorly.
other side of
There
it.
it is.
You won 71 to 68 to 57.
Okay, so close margin.
Yeah.
I was flush with cash in that game. Could buy practically any benefit that I wanted or knew how to execute.
And you were England, and you said you sent
Oh,
ships
yeah.
every.
Oh,
you ran out of
the
guys.
ships. Oh,
to
I
where
ran
you
out
were
of
having
guys.
to put
Exactly.
coins on your
We
ships.
we had to use
bring
that
them
edge
back.
rule that
Right.
we didn't cover for bringing guys back to be able to send again.
Right.
Played differently this time on purpose, failed to take certain things into account, and even though I played poorly this time, I still had fun. To me, it's a fun puzzle of all the interlocking bits of I need to send guys to places to do things for points that I don't know how much they're worth yet because those points aren't determined yet. I
Right.
like that. That's
Totally.
fun. That kind of shifting game state beyond being thematic.
Yep.
To me is a fun obfuscation of the game.
For me, I saw that city building was going very slowly the first part of the game.
Yeah.
So that's why I loaded up on military
Yeah.
because I'm thinking maybe. But then I was like, everyone's passing early. I'm like, they're saving up money. They're going to hammer the cities. My military's not going to be worth squat. And so I haven't quite figured out. Obviously, that was the difference in the game. But I haven't quite been able to figure out if there's a way to... Once people have towns, I don't think there's any way to stop them from building cities.
Except interrupting their supply chains.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. That's the only thing that I'm still kind of... How could I
How do you defend
manipulate
against
that?
it? Sure.
Right,
That
exactly.
was one reason I didn't need to send any people that last turn because I've got this chain here. It's unbreakable. I had that chain
That's
there.
true.
It's unbreakable because I had the guys in the strongholds.
strongholds.
Yeah,
in between,
interesting.
so
Yeah.
I could have made 2 more cities, but it was 6 points versus 9.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So
So, we were talking, when we got finished with this last Monday, the three of us were in agreement that, yeah, we're going to play it one more time for the live stream, and then, we'll determine then and see what Dan thinks whether or not we want to continue playing it, because it was really rough last week. And it really wasn't the most pleasant experience that we've ever had gaming. Has that changed?
Quite a bit.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm really glad we sat down and played it again. Just things smoothed out. That with an extra player, it got a lot tighter.
And tighter
More
equals
enjoyable.
better. Totally more
Yeah.
enjoyable.
Yeah, so I probably really wouldn't want to play it at 3 again, really.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'd like to keep it at 4, I think.
And given the way the game state changes for 2, my guess is that it plays at 2 and it plays at 4, with that kind of enjoyable paucity in the economy.
Totally agree. In fact, and I don't know, I'll put it in front of the camera here, but the key being the difference, and let me block you
Oh, the
guys real
population
quick,
cap.
right here.
Yeah.
So the reduced number, the population cap is one number for 2 players, and it's the same number for 3 or 4 players. So if you prefer a wider open game with less interaction, honestly, and less meaningful decisions, it feels like 2 plays. Take it for what it's worth. The game feels completely different 3 players versus 4. I feel like because of that extra player, but the population cap doesn't change.
Now, you still have that interlocking question of how do I get guys out in the right places at the right time to build those cities that are maybe worth the points that I want. But this game, 2 cities didn't get built, and one of them was almost not built.
Except for the bonus
the
at
bonus.
the end, right?
In this game, 4 cities were built during the normal course of the game. In our last game, all 7 cities were built.
Yep.
To give you an idea of the range of the economy between the player counts.
Yep.
And I don't feel like we played that much differently, economically speaking, then and now.
I'll buy that. Yeah. So yeah, I for one am I'm down for playing this more now for the rest of the month now. Whereas I was really like it was going to be work to get through it, but that's not the case now.
That's
so
why I'm glad we played
Dan,
games more than
and
once.
you're looking forward to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. One of the things that I started noticing toward the end that I think is really interesting about this game is sort of the selective influence of control that you have. Like you can lock down a couple places if you really plan for it, but the rest you just kind of have to hope that it's going to go well, or that someone finds a better place to attack than where you're holding out.
Or as you get more experience with the game, and by you, the royal you, right? It's okay. I see kind of what you start playing other people's games, and so it's not a hope. It's a okay. I think he's going to do this, so I think I can forego doing anything there because I think that's safe, so I can focus over here, that type thing. I think there's some of that, again, 2 plays, but this also reiterates why playing a game and reviewing it after 1, maybe even only after 2 plays, tends to be not our cup of tea. Let's put it that way. And how much different this game is a shining example. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be a Hall of Fame game or anything like that, but it goes from not sure I want to play this anymore to let's play it some more and kind of get into the bones of it, into the meat. So cool, fellas. I appreciate you taking the time to do this, especially Ash, you being under the weather.
You know, honestly, I feel like garbage. I feel terrible, but I'm glad I came and I'm glad I played, especially because of how much different my opinion is and the feel of the game today versus last week.
Go home, get some rest.
I will.
Y'all watching, thanks for sticking it out. And for those watching later, we appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like it. Down below, subscribe to the channel. Patreon, if you want to support the show, patreon.com/heavy cardboard. Every little bit helps. I think that's it. We'll be back no later than Friday with Aegis Theme. We may be back somewhere before then with something else. And other than that, say goodnight, fellas.
Hasta luego.
Good night,
Right on.
fellas.
Deuces.